Alright, so it looks like I'm live, so hey guys, how's it going? It's definitely been a very long while, hasn't it? But I'm now doing my live stream, and if you're wondering why it looks like this, it's because I'm using my phone to stream on, so yeah, and here I am. So, yeah, how you guys all doing? Hope you had a great time while I've been gone. So, I'm going to put you guys there so you can see me like I usually would be. There we go. Alright, so here I am. And I'm going to join the voice chat on my iPad as well. That's how it's going to be, I'm afraid, which really sucks. So here we go. Let's go and say hello to Shadow, who's in the chat waiting. Hiya, how's it going?
Pretty well, and welcome back.
It's been a while, hasn't it?
Oh yeah.
So, and we're live right now. No one's joined in the comments yet, so yeah.
I'm really praying this stream's gonna go well.
It better. Hello to E Innocent. What's up?
Well, there, E.
E Innocent, the Zero Doom guy. Zero the Doom guy. Very complex name, isn't it? Very complex.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm really hoping this stream doesn't go wrong because I got some pretty cool stuff I want to show everyone. I mean, Shadow, you'll probably be aware of one of the things already because I showed you before I took my break, so... But yeah, people are watching. Hey, Stephen, and what's up, sup? I'm doing very well, thank you. It's good to be back. But yeah, I'm just hoping won't be any issues this time, really. Weekend's been good, thank you. And of course, last week I was, of course, on holiday, so yeah, that was eventful, I must say.
And it looked like you had a very good time.
I did, yeah, it was really good. I think I needed that week's break.
Oh yeah, you did.
And I've definitely enjoyed taking a break from streaming too, I must say, because of the issues I had on the last one with the audio.
Especially the last one.
Yeah. But you know what really hurt me with Shadow is that nobody raised the alarm in the comments until Alexander came on. So, yeah. Yeah. It was really painful for me, yeah, how that happened. And the reason why I'm streaming on my phone, Shadow, is because if my internet plays up, I've thankfully got mobile data on my phone I can use in case, you know, my internet shuts off. So, yeah, I thought I'd try and be careful, really. I mean, so far, 3 minutes in, it's so good with 7 people watching. So, yeah, whoever you are, I'm saying hello to you. And, yeah, thank you for joining. And, I don't really want to go through what I've been watching because I've been off these past few weeks, so we'll be here all day, won't we? But, yeah, I mean, I did rewatch John Wick 2 for its review, which I filmed. And, yeah, tomorrow I'll be rewatching Chapter 3, so that'll be fun.
My favourite.
Can't wait to go back into it. It's been a while since I've seen Chapter 3. And yeah. Greetings, Declan.
Oh, Declan?
You're part of the Klingon Empire, are you? It's a pity I don't know Klingon.
Wish I knew Klingon.
Yeah. Gene Roddenberry is an absolute genius for creating that language, isn't he?
Rest in peace to Gene.
Yeah, legend he is. Rest in peace to him. And both cats in our room as well. They both came home from the cat home on Monday as well. They've been the usual affectionate selves.
And I can only assume that they missed you very much.
Well, if it were we now, I think they probably did. They're really good friends, these two. Fed them some food earlier too, so yeah, they're pretty full up, I'm guessing, too, if they're chilling out. And, so... But yeah, it's been a pretty good week though, you know, going back to work as well. I really miss work. I mean, this might probably sound sad, but I love going to work. So yeah, I think it's true to say that, you know, this place I work in is the best job I've ever had because I'm happy there, you know.
Yeah.
Hey Jedi Prime, what's up?
Hey, Jedi.
I can hear Lily. She's like, I think she's nodding off to sleep.
Oh, Patrick.
Patrick, say hey, Patrick.
Good evening.
Good evening. Nice to have you here.
Good evening.
I gotta say, the funny thing is, I was wondering why it was that there was no chat for the last 2 Saturdays, and it was only until you mentioned it when I was watching the stream right now that you were on holiday that it finally clicked in my mind that I had completely forgotten that you were going on holiday.
Yeah, I was, and also because last time there was a connection issue, so yeah, I took a break. And it's also because people in the comments didn't care when it happened at all.
There was literally no one.
Yeah, I had no idea the stream went muted until Alexander came on and raised the alarm.
Ah, alright.
Yeah, shows you how little people care about me, doesn't it?
I guess people either just didn't notice or just weren't really paying attention, I suppose.
Either of those will do.
Like, there were, like, only 2 people watching when that happened, which I think would, Aussie.
Yeah, it didn't even tell me it was muted or anything like that. I'd rather just left. Yeah, charming.
Really charming.
But yeah, so far so good though. Hi Rodimus Maximus. And thankfully, unlike on iPad, I can actually see your comments this time. I don't need to, swipe on the corner of my screen to see them, thankfully. That's annoying, I've got to swipe it. I'd rather just see them, Because, if anything, guys, I'm one of those people that really enjoys sitting down, not having to do much.
Oh.
Hey Darth Prime.
I'm not going to be here for a while. I'm just checking in somewhat because this is the first stream in a while.
Well, that's fine, Patrick. Take as long as you need to be here. You're more than welcome. Yeah. And
I wanted to give a quick little update.
Well, by all means.
How things are with Star Wars audio comics.
Well, by all means, tell us.
I'm not sure if I've mentioned this before because I don't remember if I have or not. But I'm still currently working on my first directing job for them.
I think you've mentioned at some point that you've been involved with them, yeah, on that kind of role, yeah. So that's pretty cool. I take it you're doing more of that, are you?
Yeah. Obviously, for spoiler reasons, I can't tell you what comic it is.
Absolutely fine. Absolutely fine.
But I can update you how far it is in production.
Oh, well, that's very exciting.
Oh.
Well, the way we do it with Star Wars audio comics is pretty similar to how I do it. First, we record all the voice acting.
Do you?
And if it's a series where it's multiple issues that we dubbed of the same comic, then we record all the voice acting for all the issues first.
I see. Okay.
Which isn't entirely how I do it with my own videos, but I suppose it's still pretty efficient. Then, once all the voice acting has been recorded, then they do the sound design. And then once the sound design is done, then they do the video editing.
I see.
So I do it almost exactly the same way. Only difference is that before doing the sound design, I do sort of like a draft video / storyboard video where I basically kind of time everything up so I can get the sort of pacing and timing I want for the video.
I see.
And then I do the sound design. And essentially, I just finished doing the sound design yesterday.
Nice one.
Whoa.
Now I just need to do the video editing, and then the video is done.
Excellent.
In this case, I'm not dubbing a series. I'm only dubbing a single issue of a series because they're in need of people to direct some of these issues.
Interesting. Okay.
I can tell you that I'm picking up from a previous director that ended up taking a break from the project back in 2021, and basically then went completely inactive during that break.
Oh no.
So they needed some people to take over those directing jobs that he left behind when he originally took the break.
I see.
And I happened to get this one.
well, congrats to you. It's definitely a great opportunity to have.
Yeah, I'm definitely pretty happy with how it's going so far. Pretty pleased with how it's going.
That's brilliant. Good to know it's all going well.
Yeah, it's going pretty decently.
Nice.
I'm not sure if there's any voice actors in it that you would be familiar with, Luke.
That depends, really. You have to show me the list of a cast and I'd be able to tell you who are known I don't know.
Yeah. Although, of course, I can't tell you the whole thing here on the stream, otherwise that might spoil things.
Yeah, of
but
course.
I can mention some of the ones I think you might know.
Well, that's okay.
I think there's only one here you'd be familiar with, well, besides myself, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And that is David... God, how do you say this guy's surname?
If you don't know how to say it, Patrick, say it with no mic. Try, you can type up if you want.
Yeah, give me a second.
Yeah, I think seeing his name will also help too as well.
Here it is.
Oh yeah, that name does ring a bell. David Podany.
He does he's the guy who does that very spot-on Peter Cullen impression.
Yes, him. Yeah, that's his name. Yeah, I've seen his clip where he's voice matched, Peter Cullen recording, and yeah, he does a very good impression.
Yeah, although even the guy himself admits to this particular criticism I have with his voice, because it's something he and I spoke about when we were doing the recording session for his voice performance in the video. And that is that we both pretty much agree that the biggest flaw with his Optimus Prime voice is that while he can mimic Peter Cullen at a normal speaking volume, it kind of falls apart when he has to shout or yell.
Yeah, that tends to happen really with voice acting in general. When you're doing an impression of someone, it can either, it just changes completely usually.
Yeah, though I gotta admit, there is one impression he can do that I think he does flawlessly, in my opinion.
What's that?
And
Dr. Doofenshmirtz.
Doofenshmirtz.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Well, I'd love to hear his impression if he's done it on his channel, Patrick.
I'm pretty sure he has.
Well, if you can find it, then feel free to drop it in the chat, yeah?
Yeah, I can look for it. But yeah, he definitely does, in my opinion, a flawless Dr. Doofenshmirtz impression.
Very nice.
Sure.
Well, I'd love to hear it.
I think it's the only impression he can do, at least out of the ones I've heard, that I think is pretty flawless. Again, I have my criticisms with his Peter Cullen impression, but with his Doofenshmirtz impression, I have almost no issue with it.
Well, that's good then. Well, I would definitely love to hear his voice for this character, absolutely, if you can find it.
You are familiar with Doofenshmirtz, right?
The name sounds familiar. What franchise is it from?
Phineas and Ferb.
Phineas and Ferb. Well, I've not seen Phineas and Ferb, so yeah.
Oh, I highly recommend it. It's one of Disney's best shows ever.
Disney show, is it?
Yeah,
it's a show I actually grew up watching.
Yeah, it's back when Disney was still good.
Well, that's good then. Oh, there it is. Okay. There he is and all.
I just remembered. There is another impression he can do that I think is damn near flawless.
And what is it?
Prequel trilogy Frank Oz Yoda voice.
Really? Oh, wow. I'd love to hear that too.
Yeah, because he did it in a audio drama by the YouTube channel Everwest Productions, where they did a audio drama adaptation of the novel Star Wars Labyrinth of Evil.
I see. Well, I'd love to hear it. His Yoda voice.
Yeah, it's a prequel trilogy Legends novel, essentially.
Very
and
nice.
They decided to take it and adapt it into an audio drama, and David voiced Yoda in it, doing his best impression of
Frank Oz.
Yeah, Frank Oz's prequel trilogy Yoda voice, because there is a slight difference between his Yoda voice in the prequel trilogy and the original trilogy.
Yeah, I think it can be due to maybe a different direction, maybe, or maybe his voice getting older with age, maybe, or something.
I think it's probably a mix of the two.
Possibly, because obviously, of course, in Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi, he was directed, of course, by Irving Kershner and Richard Markham, whereas, of course, in the prequels, it was George.
Yeah.
So there's that, really. Oh, there it is. I'll give it a listen after the stream, Patrick. You know, because I don't want to play it on here because of copyright reasons, you know.
Yeah, I've embedded a link into the YouTube link so that it will take you to the part of the video where David's Yoda shows up, so you can hear what it sounds like.
Nice one.
It also includes, actually, this video includes a bunch of like great impressions. Like it specifically has people trying to sound like the actors from the movies.
Well, that's
rather
good,
than
Ben.
the Clone Wars show.
Well, that's good,
And
Ben.
it actually includes 2 voice actors we're familiar with.
That's good, Ben.
Monty and Shannon.
Well, I love Shannon and Monty, so I'll definitely look forward to hearing their voices in this.
Yeah, Monty voice is both the narrator of the video and the voice of Palpatine/Sidious.
Very nice.
And who does Shannon voice again? Give me a second. She voices Mon Mothma.
Mon Mothma, very nice.
We also have Arkham in there as well.
Oh yeah, I know Arkham. Right? I know him because didn't he get him as Master Media in your Vader issue 1, dub, Patrick?
Yep.
Yeah, I know him.
He's one of the senators that works closely with Palpatine.
That's cool.
And I assume knows his secret. Let's see. Are there
maybe he does know it.
Here? Okay, I will admit, as much as I don't like these two, the audio drama is good enough that I can accept it, even though Cortez and Galloway is in there as well. But again, it's good enough that I can ignore the fact that they're in here.
Okay, that's fine. But I'll be sure to check it out eventually one day. Let's see.
There's one more I think you might be familiar with. The Shapeshifter VA.
Oh yeah, I know him, Tyler McCready.
Yep, he voices the clones.
Of course he does.
Grievous.
Yeah, I know that he has a history of playing, Tamar Morrison characters, doesn't he?
Yep, and he also does, in my opinion, one of the best Matthew Wood General Grievous impressions I've heard.
Does he? That's good. I mean, the best impression I've heard so far is from Alexander, so yeah, I'll be looking forward to hearing Tyler's.
Yeah, he also voices Grievous in the video along with the clones.
Very nice.
And I think that's all the voice actors you'd be familiar with. I don't think you'd be familiar with any of the others in here.
Well, I'll be sure to check it out and see what I think of it, hopefully, in my spare time. Yeah, nice one. Let's see what comments I've missed while I've been speaking. Hey, Darth Prime, and yeah, I love reacting to Johnny Flash. He's awesome. It's a shame he's not really posting much. I think he's busy with his personal life, which is totally fine. Yeah, streaming so far so good, thankfully. DG Declan, your impression of Frank Welker characters. Yeah, I hope he's doing well. I can definitely understand why he got so up in doing Frank Welker impressions, because a lot of his characters have pretty deep or raspy voices, don't they? I mean, yeah, that's how good Frank is as a voice actor, and Frank's awesome. Deck, Tom had a stroke. He didn't have cancer. He had a stroke. That's why he retired.
Who retired again?
Tom Kane.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, because he had a stroke, didn't he, which affected his speech.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, hope Tom's doing well nowadays. Hey, Joseph. And yeah, nice to see Lives After the Need Exalted. Yeah, hope you're doing well, buddy. Nice to have you on. So, but yeah, I'll check out this in the meantime, Patrick. This and also David's impression of a Doofenshmirtz.
Yeah. I am actually planning on potentially getting David to voice Yoda.
That's cool.
He and I spoke about it because, the guy that Star Wars Audio Comics usually gets to voice Han Solo and Yoda. He has, that was Brendan Connor. But they've slowly been losing contact with him because he slowly over time responded less and less.
Ouch.
So, yeah, they sort of need to get someone else to voice those two characters now. And I imagine that I want to get David to be the new Yoda voice because I think he does a very, very, very good impression. But he himself isn't entirely certain himself because the voice is a bit hard to do. It's sort of similar to what went on with Craven from Autonauts when Alex wanted to hire him to voice Yoda. You get what I mean?
Yeah, totally, yeah. It's all about,
Yeah.
free time, really, isn't it? And when you can do it, really, time comes, really, I guess.
Yeah,
Blaze is
so
here.
we're still a little. So
Okay.
David and I are still a little uncertain whether or not I'm going to get him to voice Yoda in future videos for the channel, but it is a potentiality at least. Because I am going to be, like I said before, I am going to be directing 2 separate comic dubs for the channel in the future.
How
That
exciting.
are multiple issues each, and Yoda does appear in one of those. So I definitely think it would be awesome if I could get David to voice Yoda in that.
Well, I hope you do. Hopefully things will work out for you when you're working with David.
Yeah.
Wait, Blaze, why are we changing your name to that about me? Can you please change it back to Blaze?
I was doing it as a joke, though. Yeah. Like.
Yeah, that was pretty weird. Flipping heck.
I think it was kind of funny.
But yeah, that word's pretty weird, or being with Beaver.
It actually kind of reminds me of something funny. So, do you guys remember Michael Pager?
Yeah, the composer and voice actor.
Yep. So the thing is, a little while back, he decided just for fun to take his Twitter image, which is just an image of him smiling at the camera, and photoshopped it so that his face on his head was upside down. And he did that without announcing it whatsoever to see if people would notice.
And
that
did
his
they?
face was upside down.
Did they notice when he did it?
I don't think most people did.
That's strange.
I did just kind of notice it a little bit, so that when we ended up talking one time, he mentioned it, and I kind of felt like a bit of a doofus for not entirely noticing it.
He did it out of nowhere, didn't he? So yeah, I can see why he didn't notice. Or anyone else noticed, for that matter.
So how's the new name I chose?
Yeah, that's better, Blaze. I don't know what EWGF stands for, though.
Oh, it's a second move.
Second move, okay. Yeah, I'm not familiar with all these letter moves and all that. Yeah, Patrick.
I'm aware that you don't take requests, but I do think it would be pretty cool if you could react to the video I'm doing for Star Wars Audio Comics when it's finished.
Well, I don't react to that channel anymore, Patrick. I just react to my friends, and I'm not friends with that channel by any means.
Yeah.
I'll just watch in my spare time.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I'm not going to react to it by any means.
I think it would be cool to get you guys to voice some stormtroopers in those future videos.
Yeah, I'll do it.
I mean, if you want, yeah, sure, Patrick. You drop me a request if you want me to do it.
Yeah, it's still in the cards, but it's still far away because I still have no idea how far in production they are with the War of the Bounty Hunters video.
That's fine. Well, you take your time and no rush.
Yeah, because I can't really direct those 2 comic dubs in the future that I have been assigned to until War of Bounty Hunters is over, as well as Screaming Citadel.
Well, take your time with it.
Yeah.
See his comments here. Hello, Karina. I did I Prime World. Hope you're having fun with it. Spider-Man PS4 is an absolute masterpiece. Hey, about Dollar. Yeah, nice to see. Nice to be back. Yeah, missed all you guys who are here. Yes, Jack. Hollywood sucks. Hollywood sucks.
Yeah, I'm really happy to do Batman and Spider-Man.
Yeah, congrats to you, Shadow. Yeah, was it fun?
Oh yeah, I mean it's the first game I've ever platinum that is not Lego. So.
Yeah, I've seen your platinums you've had so far, and yeah, you did well getting the Lego ones. Special Lego, and you and me both know Lego Marvel 2 is an absolute pain to platinum, isn't it?
Oh yes, tell me about it.
Yeah, but I will say, on a more positive note, the Lego Incredibles is much easier to get collectibles in the open world. Much easier.
The game is definitely incredible.
Yeah, literally incredible.
I've got something to show you guys.
What is it, boys?
The big Chungus himself.
Yeah, if you guys wondering what it is, Blair's got a PS5.
Yeah, congrats, man.
Oh yeah, I remember that YouTuber I watched, Kagigaris, did a video about that console.
Oh yeah, that gaming channel you watch, Patrick, yeah. Who reviews stuff, doesn't he?
Yeah, he did a video where I think, if I remember correctly, he reviewed a bunch of games that you could get along with the console.
Oh yeah. Well, like a bundle.
I think so. I don't
That's
fully
cool.
remember. I think it was the first video he made in 2023.
Mm.
Oh yeah, this is the game that came with my PS5. Ready?
Spider-Man 2. Nice one.
I still haven't opened it. Still in its wrap.
Yeah, I know, it's all got a cellophane on it, yeah. Some of my games, I got still the cellophane on them. I thought I'd keep it on because, you know, because I don't want to, you know, damage it, you know.
I haven't really seen any playthroughs of the game yet, although I did check out some clips because I wanted to hear what Tony Todd sounded like as Venom, and damn, he sounds awesome.
Yes, he does, yeah. Tony Todd is my favourite part of the game.
Yeah, I wonder if he took a little bit of inspiration from Tom Hardy's Venom.
He might have done, you know, because Tom Hardy's Venom has a very deep voice, and there's other deep voices too I've heard of Venom, you know, like Keith Sharbiker and Darren Norris, and there's many others too, Neil Kaplan as well. There's probably many others too down the line. But then
I think it's a cool idea to cast horror actors as comic book villains. I mean, similar to how they got Robert Englund to voice Scarecrow in Injustice 2.
Perfect casting right there. Whoever thought of casting him as Scarecrow, genius.
Yeah.
I mean, he's my favorite. He's my favorite.
Amazing as Venom.
Also, guys, I think gaming studios should do that more often. You know, cast horror actors as.
They should. They should, because I think they do a great job, especially, you know, when it comes to Venom in particular.
Yeah, and Robert Englund as Scarecrow.
Is there any others who've been in, you know, games as comic book characters?
Well, not necessarily games, just media in general, I guess. But I can't really think of many others other than those two.
Well, Darfan, put it this way. If this third Spider-Man game makes Miles the main character and not Peter, then don't expect me to play it.
I mean, didn't Insomniac already confirm that?
They did pretty much, yeah, so wouldn't be surprised if they go through that.
Well, I'm gonna end my Spider-Man journey on Spider-Man 2.
Probably a good idea.
And speaking of which, I also managed to finish Miles Morales this week.
Yeah, nice one.
I enjoy that game.
I just think it's, you know, decently good, Miles Morales, in my opinion.
I hated what they did to Tinkerer.
Yeah, that was stupid.
Didn't like, the Chrysler building got removed for no reason.
Yeah, that was just stupid. What I don't get is, like, they literally released that game on the same time as the remaster of the first game, and that remaster still had a Chrysler building, so I don't understand what the issue was at all. I really don't.
But yeah, when it comes to Tinkerer, man, she was an idiot.
Yeah.
Also, they should have just kept Tinkerer as a man.
Yeah, it's not hard to do. Yeah, Blaze, that's true. PS5 games tend to, you know, have, when you do backwards compatibility, yeah, they tend to run better, which is really great. I've noticed when I've played LEGO games on it, and also as well, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 1 remastered, that would definitely run really well. No issues there, thankfully. Yeah, exactly, Darth Prime, because what I'll say, like I said in my review, is, you know, I do like Miles as a character, but Peter Parker's the reason why Spider-Man's my favourite superhero. I'll always prefer Peter Parker.
He is Spider-Man.
He is.
Miles Morales is Miles Morales.
Yeah, no lies detected whatsoever. And personally, guys, I prefer Miles in the Spider-Verse films over Insomniac's games, in my opinion, too.
Yep.
Yeah, do a sequel to Miles Morales game instead. Miles Morales 2 or something like that, but make Peter the main character again in Spider-Man 3. Is it really that hard to do?
I guess currently Insomniac, yes.
Well, that just proves that they're completely and utterly useless. I'll stick to the old games and, you know, like Ratchet and Clank and all that, and Resistance too, as well. Yeah,
By the way, I'm
me
kinda
too, Deck.
curious.
What, Patrick?
Do we have any more actor reviews down the pipeline at the moment?
Sorry, what?
Do we have any actor reviews on the pipeline right now?
Wait, do you mean interviews?
Yes.
Well, we have, me and Blaze have talked about it. We're hoping to invite Mark Ryan, you know, Bumblebee from the Transformers films, Patrick, you know, Lockdown as well, and Jetfire and all that. Hopefully.
Yeah.
But he's pretty busy right now. Ironhide in the game.
In the game for the first movie.
Yeah, it's Ironhide, yeah. And he's actually in all the Bayformers films, you know, all 5 of them, you know, in cameo roles as well as, you know, main roles.
Yeah, that could be cool.
Yeah,
I don't think I really know him for anything else.
Well, I mean, if it's going to be a Transformers chat, I'm not going to complain.
Yeah.
But Mark did say to me that he's pretty busy filming, so I don't know when he's going to be.
Yeah, that's why there's a bit of a delay, because he's filming something, so that's totally fine.
And look, when it comes to Tulsa King, which I also mentioned earlier, I mean, you were right about that show being awesome.
Yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, it's my favourite show of last year.
It has definitely become mine now too.
Yeah, and I love Sly a lot more too because of it. Yeah, go on, Patrick.
Well, speak of the devil, I just looked him up on BehindTheVoiceActors.com, and amongst the trivia and fun facts, he just so happens to be good friends with Robert Englund, whom we just talked about.
What a coincidence!
You guys know what this could mean?
Maybe could invite Robert on too. And I'd love to talk to Robert.
Man, Freddy Krueger himself. Damn.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah. And it's pretty amazing how he plays one of the most terrifying characters in cinematic history, but in real life he's a very nice man.
Yeah. So I'm looking up Mark Ryan on IMDb as well as BehindTheVoiceActors.com, and it seems like the Transformers movies, along with the games for the movies, are like the only voice acting he's done, because he doesn't seem to have any other voice roles other than that. Most of his other stuff is either live action or apparently a sword master on a few early 2000s movies.
A sword master, that's pretty cool. I mean, Blaze, you know your friend Mike, wasn't he a sword master or swordsman?
Wait, who?
Mike, your friend, isn't he a sword master?
No, he just has a katana.
Oh, okay. I love a katana. That's probably my favourite sword, which isn't a fictional one.
Yeah, I have the karambit knife.
I mean, if you guys are asking what my favourite sword is, it's no question my lightsaber.
Oh, lightsaber all the way.
But if you ask what my favourite real sword is, which isn't fictional, is the katana. One of tons of reasons why I love Japan.
Also, Blue Eyes Samurai made me love katanas more.
Yeah, because I watched when I was on holiday. That's a great show too. Yeah, if you guys want a great animated series, I'd recommend Blue Eyed Samurai.
I'll probably watch that after the Continental.
Take that. Yeah, it's a great show, Shadow. It's a Netflix exclusive too, so you'll easily find it. But my only issue with that show is that George Takei's who I can't stand.
Ugh.
And also, it's not made by Americans, thankfully.
Well, that's good. Isn't it French, Blaze, the show?
Yeah, it's made in Paris.
Yeah, it's a great show too. Really great.
And yes, and speaking of the Continental, guess what? I'm gonna start it tomorrow.
Well, hope you enjoy it, Shadow.
I'm pretty sure I will, because it's John Wick.
Yeah.
So I've been looking at Mark Ryan's page,
Mm.
and I think there's only 2 things he's been in. No, only one thing he's been in that I know other than the Transformers movies.
Mm.
And that is Charlie's Angels, the 2000 movie.
All right. Didn't know he was in that.
where
Oh.
he was apparently credited as a fencing opponent, which
Oh,
probably
wow.
has something to do with his swordmaster skills.
Yeah, fencing of all the swords. So yeah, that probably is related to that. Yeah.
And I just found something else that probably has something to do with him being friends with Robert Englund, because apparently there's a 1989 apparently horror version of the Phantom of the Opera that he was in, which starred Robert Englund.
That's probably how he met each other, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. And looks
Bill
how
Nighy is in it as well.
Oh, Bill Nighy, great actor.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, Davy Jones himself. Davy Jones himself, eh?
Yeah, so we might so it might be cool to ask him how that came about if we manage to interview him.
Absolutely. It'll probably take time because he's busy filming something, but yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. Other than that, I don't really recognize any of the live action stuff he's been in.
Okay. Well, that's good, I guess. I mean, we can talk about, you know, Transformers and his friendship with Robert and all that, really. Yeah. That'll be fun. I mean, because these interviews so far have been absolutely amazing. And I know, Patrick, you've definitely really enjoyed talking to people, haven't you?
Yeah.
Even on occasion where you've been here briefly, like, for example, with Gary Chalk, because you came on for a brief visit, didn't you?
Yeah.
But Gary, talking to Gary was really amazing, though.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, it was absolutely. I mean, we had a great laugh because he shared lots of funny stories and he talked about his career and meeting lots of other voice actors and his times on several projects. He was so much fun to talk to. I was also saying, Patrick, that you know, when I hear his regular speaking voice on the interview, it made me also think he reminded me a lot of John Goodman a little bit.
Yeah.
I suppose so.
Yeah.
It sounded like John.
Remind me a lot of him, really. You know, when I hear, you know, John Goodman's voice for a character like Sully, for example, you know, which is pretty much his regular voice almost, isn't it?
Yeah, when I heard Gary's normal speaking voice, I actually thought it was Optimus Primal the whole time.
I mean, Backdoor said in the comments that he could still hear Primal in Gary's voice even to this day, despite Gary being much older now. So yeah, I mean, Gary's in his 70s and he sounds like he's still got it to be Optimus Primal. Hopefully he gets a chance to reprise his role in the future.
Yeah, that could be cool.
Yeah, I think he deserves opportunity. I think it's really awesome to how Johnny Flash got him for a cameo in one of his skits, which was pretty funny.
Oh, yeah.
And if you're wondering, Patrick, he actually talked about that working with Johnny Flash on the interview. You know, I don't know if you saw the rest of it because you've been busy or not, but he talked about working with Johnny Flash as well.
All right.
Yeah, it was definitely lots of fun, and yeah, Deck, Gary's my favourite voice of Optimus, who's not doing an impression of Peter Cullen, because it's like his own unique take. So yeah, he's my favourite Optimus Prime voice who's not doing it in a Peter Cullen impression.
I actually gotta admit, when it comes to Mark Ryan, I think my favorite voice he's done for the Transformers movies, when it comes to Bumblebee, would probably be in that animated film. I forget what it's called. Transformers Beginnings.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, he did that one, didn't he?
The higher pitched Bumblebee voice he did in that.
Yeah, it shows he could probably play, you know, Bumblebee, you know, more regular than just a cameo role, I guess.
Yeah.
Because apparently in Revenge of Fallen he was going to talk, but they cut it for some reason. I don't know why they did that. But thankfully in the game, but based on the movie, Bumblebee still talks in it. Thankfully, Mark Ryan actually came back to voice him in that game. But you know what baffles me, Patrick, is that Mark Ryan's in that game as Bumblebee, but they got Clive Owen to voice Jetfire for some reason.
I don't really get the logic behind that.
Me neither.
Casting in some of those games.
Me neither. It's pretty weird if you ask me, but I still think that game is better than the movie in terms of story and, you know, characters. because unlike the movie, it actually focuses on the Transformers, not the humans, which is good. And there's also
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, that game had some other strange casting as well. I mean,
it did,
for example, they got like Frank Welker to come back to voice Megatron, but they didn't get him to voice the two parts he actually voiced in the movie, Soundwave and Devastator. Instead,
Yeah.
they got Fred Tatasciore for Devastator
Yes.
and Grindor, which I just remember he voiced as well. And for Soundwave, they instead got Peter Jessup for some reason.
Yes, they did. It's very
Yeah,
confusing.
Peter Jessup was actually really good.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to complain about the other casting because they're both great actors, but yeah, I think it's just confusing really how the casting works really, and there's also something else that confuses me, Patrick, is that I've seen like a video of like Megatron's voice clips, and sometimes he sounds organic in on some lines, but on others he sounds like he's got effects on for some reason. Why do they keep changing it?
It's a bit inconsistent with the sound design, I think. That's just how it is with some games.
Mm.
And here's the thing. I won't knock down Fred Tatasciore as Devastator and Peter Jessup as Soundwave. I think they did good jobs, but I think I would have liked it more if they had gotten Frank to voice Grindor. Because in my opinion with Grindor, it just sounds to me like a generic, deep, burly Fred Tatasciore voice.
Mm.
And I just think that what isn't as unique as Frank Welker potentially doing his Dr. Claw voice or something.
I mean, I think that's what he did in the movie, because I'm pretty sure that was Frank in the film as Grindor, just by just one line. But yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he even had any lines as Grindor in the movie. I think it was mostly just grunts and yells.
When Optimus kills him, he screams no.
Ah, alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I would have liked it more if he had voiced Grindor in the game using his Dr. Claw voice or something.
Yeah, and they could have probably given it loads of effects to make it unique compared to his Dr. Claw voice too, as well.
Yeah, or failing that, they could have just gotten Fred Tatasciore to just use his normal voice for Grindor instead of having to do a deep, burly voice for him that he did in the final game.
Well, I mean, I've not got a problem with Fred's voice, really, because, Fred never disappoints, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's just that for me, personally, I've just listened to so many of his roles that I've just kind of gotten a little tired of his deep, burly voice, because he can do multiple voices.
Yes, he can.
I just kind of like his normal voice more than his deep, burly voice. Unless it's for Hulk, of course.
I mean, we, of course, had the honour and privilege of hearing his regular voice when we spoke to him, which was amazing.
Yeah.
And I also definitely really loved his script he had as Megatron and the voice he gave for Megatron, where it sounds, like a Shakespearean speech sort of voice.
Yeah.
I really love that.
One too.
Yeah, he's
So personally,
just loved with Megatron.
I wasn't the biggest fan of the game. This might be an unpopular opinion, but in my personal opinion, I think the War of Cybertron games kind of overused Fred Tatasciore for too many roles, because in my opinion, when I listen to his performance as Megatron and as Ratchet, I just feel like they sound a little too similar.
I mean, it is the same actor, so you are going to notice similarity, but I like how with Ratchet he gave like a more calmer voice for him, really, whereas, Megatron, of course, is a brute, isn't he,
Yeah, but I still feel like it's a bit too close. Had I been the casting director for that, I probably would have either just stuck to having him voice only Ratchet or only Megatron and gotten someone else for the other part, if it had been me. But again, that's just my own personal opinion as a casting director, but yeah. I also didn't really like him too much as what's it called? That big
Trypticon.
white transformer.
Because he plays he plays Trypticon in the game, a big dinosaur, the Decepticon. And Metroplex, yeah. Metroplex heeds the call of the last prime.
Because, yeah, again, I feel like it's, too obvious with Metroplex that it sounds too much like it's Megatron in my personal opinion. But I did really like him as Omega Supreme and Trypticon, because he did do pretty different voices with those two characters. I did like him there, but I still kind of feel like they should have gotten someone else to voice either Ratchet or Metroplex, in my personal opinion.
Yeah, that's your opinion. But, you know, Fred, for me, you know, love the guy. And, you know, it's always a pleasure to hear his voice in whatever I'm watching or playing. And as far as I'm concerned, you know, he will always be the greatest Hulk of all time. I'll say that.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah.
Honestly, though, there is one thing that I am kind of curious about. So I've heard that they weren't originally going to get Peter Cullen for the War for Cybertron games, the first
Really?
one, but the fans then were like, no, we want Peter Cullen for this. So
I'm with him on that. I'm with him on that.
Curious.
No,
I'm just curious. Who were they originally going to get to voice Optimus then?
Well,
and also,
I wonder.
You just can't do anything Transformers without Peter Cullen.
Yeah. I mean, he's the reason why I saw Rise of the Beasts. Because if he wasn't in that film, I wouldn't have watched it. And that's the reason why I'm not watching And that's the reason why I'm not watching Transformers 1. I'm just not interested.
And also we have the Earth Spark Show.
Yeah, or as I name it, Woke Formers. But yeah, I have no interest in watching that show. Blaze watched it, so I didn't have to, so I know how bad it is. So yeah, if anyone's going to ask me about... Yeah, there you go, Blaze confirmed it, it's trash.
So like all they do is talk about pronouns. Like no one gives like...
No one cares.
Crap.
Like, it's like, you know, Dr. Eggman, of course. Like, if anyone's going to say that, then my response is, nobody cares! Yeah. Yeah, Deck, screw it all away. Go woke, go broke. But anyway, though, guys, on a more positive note, though, I might, you know, start showing you guys what I've been getting.
Yeah, sure.
Can I say something first?
Well, yeah.
I might need to go pretty soon, but there's something I want to mention first.
That's fine, Patrick. Say what you need to say.
Want to mention. It's something I just remembered now because we started talking Transformers, but do you guys remember how, like, a long time ago, there was a channel that hired me to voice Soundwave?
Yeah, I think you mentioned it at one point, yeah.
Well, I had completely forgotten about that and found out that they actually uploaded the video I had voiced Soundwave in.
Oh, nice.
8 months ago.
8 months ago? Oh, wow, that was a while ago.
Yeah, I had completely forgotten about it, but yeah. So, I'm going to quickly find it so I can post it in the No Mic chat in case you guys want to check it out.
Well, I'd love to, yeah.
I voiced Soundwave in this particular episode of this series.
Nice one.
I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. It's essentially my Smaug voice, but
of
course monotone and with the vocoder effect.
Well, that is a very good choice for a voice to do.
Yeah. Yeah, so I had completely forgotten about it and missed it by 8 months after it was uploaded.
Well, I'll be sure to check it out, yeah. Nice one. Yeah, unfortunately, that's where it goes. I mean, get this, Declan. They actually have a Transformer in that show who uses they, them pronouns. So, yeah, there you go. That shows you how woke it's gone. On.
Oh, yeah, and Steve Blum was underused.
Yeah, Blaze.
Well, they forced it on everyone who watched that show, too.
Yeah, he was Blaze. Didn't you say that he only has, like, one line of Starscream and that's it?
Actually, he has no lines. He just laughs. That's it.
Oh, for goodness sake, how could you waste someone like Steve? He's a great actor and voice actor. Poor Steve.
But I got some good news regarding TV shows. Invincible should be coming back in March.
Yeah, it is. I'm looking forward to it. I mean, that's one of the few shows I'm actually liking these days.
Oh yeah, I've been watching the new show called Becky.
What is that? Is that like?
We'll have to wait until November before we get more Arcane.
Oh,
come on! Why do you have to wait that long?
Yeah, give me that second season already,
fair,
please.
It at least shows they're putting in the work to making sure it's good.
I wish I could fast forward to November then.
Yeah.
Well, I'm pretty sure it's gonna go by.
At least I think it was in November. Actually, I'm gonna quickly fact check to see if that was actually, if I'm remembering correctly, that it was November.
Lily's all curled up here, guys.
Yep,
She's very excited.
November 2024.
Well, I'm very excited.
Not that long.
Yeah, it's pretty long.
Well,
yeah.
Well, you know what?
It's kind of nice for me because that's the same month that I have my birthday.
Well, I guess you could say it's a birthday present then, couldn't you?
Yeah, you could almost say so.
Yeah.
But yeah, we have to wait almost a whole year before it comes out. I mean, to be fair, we did come to it kind of late. It was back in 2021 that season 1 came out, so we don't have
3 years, really, I guess.
wait as long as the people who initially saw it on release.
Yeah, and I guess the 3-year gap shows that unlike other shows which have gone horribly wrong, this show's taking its time and it might, be really good, possibly even better than the first season.
Yeah, so if it comes out in November of this year, then that technically means that season 2 took 3 years to make.
Yeah, and I'm sure the wait will be worth it.
Like half the time it took to make season 1.
Well, I'm sure the wait will be worth it. So,
season 2 of the Blue Eyes Summer is also confirmed.
Nice one. Looking forward to that. But yeah. So yeah, guys. I might probably get started on showing you guys what I got. Yeah, because we're like 51 minutes in. Goodness me, nearly an hour in.
Yeah, I'm also gonna go now.
Oh, okay. You don't want to see what I got, Patrick? That's fine.
I only really jumped in because I wanted to mention a few things and because it was the first stream in a while.
Well, that's fine. Yeah, it was nice to have you here.
But you guys have your fun.
We will, yeah, absolutely. I mean, we had fun. We had fun talking to you, Patrick. But yeah, we'll try and keep having fun. Yeah, thanks for coming on.
Yeah, see ya.
Take care. See you soon.
See you, Patrick.
See ya. Thanks for being here.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Right, so should we get started then?
And also, Luke, I got something I want to show as well after the stream.
After, we'll be looking forward. In terms of unboxings today, guys, I unboxed my figure of Scarecrow from the Batman animated series. Rest in peace to Henry Pollock II, who voiced him. Rest in peace to him. We lost him way too soon to cancer. Screw it all away.
Screw cancer?
Hmm.
And he was an amazing Scarecrow.
He was absolutely amazing, terrifying. Now...
And also speaking of Batman the Animated Series, you may of course notice that I watched some episodes.
Yeah, I did. That's really cool. I'm glad you have a chance to.
Yeah, I watched the Scarecrow episode, which I still freaking love.
It's a great episode.
Then I watched the Joker episode.
Nice one.
Because Joker.
What's the most common shoes that a kidnapper would wear? You tell me, Donnie, this will be good. Now, as a matter of fact, guys, I got a bit of a surprise because after, the last stream, I actually got a few Lego sets in my spare time.
Ooh.
Yep. One of them is actually a Spider-Man and Lego set. And
Is it that expansion to the one you got last time?
no, sadly, I didn't see that. It was actually White Vans. Good one.
White Vans.
Yeah. It's actually the Lego set of Miles Morales versus Morbius.
Well, at least it's the good Morbius.
Yeah, thankfully it's not based on Odious, which is good. Then after that, guys, I got another set, which I got to pay tribute to an actor who we also lost way too soon in 2013, who was only 40. And it's actually a Lego set, which I got for Paul. And I got it for Paul because it's a set of Brian's car from Fast and Furious films with Lego Brian figure inside the car.
The Skyline.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nissan made this car.
I gotta tell you, that is one of the greatest sets that Lego's ever made.
Yeah, it is.
That car alone.
Yeah, rest in peace to Paul Walker. Rest in peace to him. We lost him far too soon. And then, guys, this also might also be a big surprise to Shadow. Blaze knows about this already, but he thought it'd be a great idea to show this on the stream, didn't you, Blaze? This is actually another figure which I showed you, which came before on holiday too. And this figure is actually for a video game exclusive character, because what I'll say is, while I am done with Xbox and Microsoft and consoles and all that, this character still has a place in my heart, which is why I wanted to get a figure of him. Can you guess who that is?
Is it Master Chief?
It is indeed Master Chief. In this, I'm not opening the box yet, you know, because I'm going to do a collection unboxing video, but yeah, Master Chief.
And also, speaking of which, screw Pablo Schreiber.
Yeah, screw him all the way. He's an absolute douchebag for attacking the fans like that.
And also,
Yeah, I hate what he said.
And he doesn't understand why the helmet is important.
Yeah, he doesn't at all.
It is literally the most iconic thing about Master Chief.
Yeah,
You idiot.
I mean, if Master Chief takes off his helmet, he's not Chief anymore. It's as simple as that. Because
Yeah, it's John 117.
And also it removes the mystery. It removes the mystery of who Master Chief is.
exactly, it takes away mystery of his character.
So yeah, well done, Paramount. You've ruined Master Chief. Well done.
And here's what I'll also say too, because Jay, as you guys may know, who's been on the streams, has said he does enjoy the show. He enjoys it, right? But even he said he was appalled by the helmet being removed at first. But he likes the show, so that completely destroys what Pablo said, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Because while he said he was appalled by the helmet removal, he still likes the show. So what does that tell you? But as for me, though, I despise the show, and there's no way I'm watching Series 2. Screw that.
I wasn't even interested in it, to be honest.
Yeah, Blaze, for your own sake, please don't see the show. It's horrible, in my opinion.
And you know, when it comes to the show, I was already done when they confirmed it was just going to be about a female nobody.
Yeah, that's what it's about. It's not about Halo. It's just Halo in name only.
Like when I first saw that announcement, I was like, no, F this. I'm not watching this. I'm not watching the show.
Which is why Japan is better.
Yeah, I love Japan. Then today, guys, I got 3 Blu-rays. Now, one of them is for a film that came out last year, and I have a chance to watch. And it's one of my favourites of last year, which I give a 4.10 out of 10 to. And it's a film I really appreciate for thankfully being original. And it's also as well a sci-fi film, which is also my favourite film by Gareth Edwards.
Oh, the creator.
Yes, on Blu-ray, the creator.
Oh, I need to get that movie.
Yeah. Yeah, Deck, please don't see Halo. It's trash. I can confirm it's absolute trash in my opinion. It's literally what I would like to nickname Discount Mandalorian. It's literally Discount Mandalorian.
And they also did the same mistake as Dreadful 95 did.
Yes, they did. Because he spends most of that film helmetless, doesn't he? And then, guys, I got another Wild West film, which I actually saw on a plane coming home from my holiday. And it's actually a film by the director Sergio Leone. So can you guys guess what that is? It's a film by Sergio Leone, a Wild West film as well, which stars Henry Fonda.
Wasn't it Once Upon in the West or something?
Yeah, it is. Once Upon a Time in the West, yes. Great film, this. I'd recommend it. Then again, I love Wild West films. And then, guys, I got another Wild West film as like a 4K release, you know, like a restoration of it. This is from the 60s, and this film has my favourite role of the actor Franco Nero, and it, of course, inspired my favourite Wild West film by Quentin Tarantino. Can you guys guess what this film is, which inspired my favourite Wild West movie which was directed by Tarantino? This is by Sergio Corbucci, which is Django. I'm Franco Nero. My favourite role of Franco Nero, this. Great film. Then after that, guys, I got some PS5 games today as well. Now, 2 of them were actually upgrades from PS4 to PS5. Now, the first upgrade I want to mention, I did because the makers of the game that I played have won my respect because they made a very faithful game for fans, and that game, of course, was Rogue City. So I upgraded from PS4 to PS5, Terminator Resistance.
Oh, I'm definitely playing that game.
Ooh.
I mean, according to reviews for the game, apparently it's better than recent Terminator sequels, which is very reassuring because I hate what Terminator's become recently.
Yep. After Terminator Salvation, the franchise died.
Yeah, it did. And then, guys, yeah, good one is also Nerd. Hell no. I mean, but yeah, when it comes to that show, I say goodbye to that show, but I say hello to the games.
I'm rather just gonna play the games whenever I get an Xbox.
Yes, I've seen Stargate, the movie. It's pretty good in my opinion. One of Kurt Russell's early roles too. It's pretty good. But else I've seen it for. And also as well, guys, I got another upgrade, which is also Far Cry 6 to PS5. Then after, in terms of original games on PS5, one of them is actually as well, I think it's the latest installment of an exclusive franchise, which is Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. So yeah, we're trying to get all the Ratchet and Clank games,
That
hopefully.
game's really good.
Well, that's good then. And then I got a horror game, which was going to be a Dead Space game, from what Blaze has told me, but it got changed to something else. And this game actually stars Josh Duhamel and Sam Witwer, so I was definitely keen on getting this game. And that is the Callisto Protocol.
And Kimiko from The Boys.
Wait, who?
The Kimiko from the Boys.
Wait, do you mean Karen Fukuhara, Blaze?
Yeah, she's in it.
Okay, cool. And if you've seen in Suicide Squad 2016, Blaze, she plays Katana in that film. And then I know Blaze will be really happy about this that I got, because I got the latest installment of a fighting game franchise, which I think is definitely beating the crap out of Mortal Kombat, because it's not gone woke and it's actually remained consistent in great gameplay. And that game is Tekken 8.
Ooh.
Yep. Then as well, guys, I also got a figure which is actually based on the comics, for a superhero. And this superhero, of course, is actually, as I've mentioned many times, my favourite superhero. And as you guys will probably guess now, it's Spider-Man.
Spidey.
Yeah, based on the comics, yeah, there it is. And now, guys, on to the main event, because in secret, I got something before my holiday, and Shadow and Blaze already know what this is, so does Ozzy, but he's unfortunately been delayed from coming to a chat because he's busy with something, which is absolutely fine. And Deck, I know you're going to be really happy with this, because you've praised this many times and said it's the greatest thing of all time. Because before my holiday, guys, I got something, and are you guys ready for this? It's going to be a whopper.
I'm ready. Come on.
Yep.
I'm
It's none other than a PS2. PS.
Yeah, baby! This is what I've been waiting for. This is what it's all about. Woo!
Yep. Finally got a PS2. You guys have no idea how long I've waited to reveal that to you. But yeah,
2 weeks.
it is indeed. I know you said it's the greatest console of all time, haven't you? So I'm sure you're very happy, aren't you? That means, guys, I was able to get 4 games today. Now, first one is actually a superhero game based on a superhero movie. I've been really wanting to play this, of course, which is Spider-Man, the game based on the first movie.
Yeah, that game's okay.
Yeah, I know that Jay played it in his childhood and he praised it, so that gives me reassurance that I'll probably like it. And it's a pity Ozzy's not here, because I got his favourite game in this franchise, because this franchise has my favourite game of all time in it. And that game, of course, is GTA San Andreas.
Welcome to Grove Street, boy.
And then, guys, as well,
I have turned up the night.
And then, guys, I got a video game which is based on a cartoon, animated sitcom. And this is personally my favourite game based on this show. And it's also, as well, basically a GTA game, but with these characters instead. And that, of course, is, as I'm going to hum by the theme song, dun 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 dun. And it is The Simpsons Hit and Run.
Oh, so much better than that.
Wait, that game is so good. You can literally kick everyone in there.
Yeah, it's basically Simpsons and GTA, really. Think of it as that, and it's just so much fun. And then finally, guys, on to probably the best till last. This is a game which I played a lot when I was really young on the original Xbox before it got sold. And this is actually a game based on one of my favourite franchises of all time. This is a franchise which also stars my favourite actor as well, too. And it's a game which basically tells the story of a trilogy, but from the perspective of the main character. You get to go for recreations of it. And in order to play this game, you've got to know Kung Fu. and free your mind. And that, of course, is none other than the Matrix Path of Neo. Yeah, I absolutely love this game. Like, I love this game so much, yeah. If any guys ever played Path of...
Best game ever made.
Really plays 4 hours GTA 4, as you said on my PS3 video. But yeah, I love Path of Neo. Have any guys ever played it?
Nope.
I mean, Shadow, you've not got a PS2, have you, sadly, have you?
Nope.
Yeah, it's a shame that, you know, they didn't, you know, like, do a remake of this game with graphics, you know, based on that demo called Matrix Awakens, innit? But yeah, have any guys ever played this? In the comments, I'm asking guys in the comments if you guys have played it. What's also as well great about the game is also, I think it also has a great voice cast too as well, which is really cool. As a fun fact, guys, the only actor from the films to reprise the role from the films for a game is actually Lawrence Fishburne as Morpheus. The only one to return from the films for the game. Everyone else is voiced by sound-alikes. But I think they did a really great job concealing, you know, the fact they didn't get the actors back because, you know, the court scenes in the game, guys, it's literally scenes from the film included. So, yeah. And early, guys, I did play a bit of Path of Neo, and I got up to a training part of the game, which was definitely really cool. So, do you guys want to tell me what your favourite thing is that I got?
Ooh,
The PS2.
yeah, I would say the PS2. Let's see here. The Creator.
Mm-hmm. Good choice.
Spider-Man figure, and also the Lego Skylines. So.
Nice one. And what was your favourite game as well, Shadow, of that I showed?
Well, I guess I would say the Matrix, because I love Matrix as well. Far Cry 6.
Mm-hmm.
And also Terminator Resistance.
Yeah, nice one. Yeah, I decided to upgrade Resistance to PS5, you know, because Teon had my respect, because of how we did RoboCop, Rogue City. Blaze, what would you say was your favourite PS2 game that I showed just then, out of the 4 that I got today?
Hit and Run.
Hit and Run, nice one. And now, guys, I got some chocolate, white chocolate buttons by Cadbury. Love these. Oh, nice smell as well when you open the bag too. I love that.
You know what? I might as well just have some chocolate as well.
Nice one. Just out of curiosity, guys, is Cadbury in your countries?
Say what?
No.
Cadbury's chocolate is in your countries?
Some of it. So I think so, yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, it's a great chocolate company. My favourite chocolate company, which is all over the world, is Lindt for. Yeah, I absolutely love Lindt. Especially the Lindors we do, you know, the truffles we do. Oh, those are so great. When it comes to games I've been playing, guys, so before my holiday, I also managed to finish Transformers 4 Cybertron on PS3, and to this day, that to me is the best Transformers game of all time. Then after that as well, I started my marathon of old Call of Duty games, and I played Modern Warfare 1 Remastered on PS5, backwards compatible, and yeah, great games. It's a shame that COD's now a joke. See you, Deck. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, see you there, Tom. Next time.
Then as well, I also started World at War, Call of Duty on a PS3. So I'm absolutely loving it. It's a shame that the franchise isn't like it anymore. You also have two great actors in the game as well. For example, Gary Oldman is in it, and also Kiefer Sutherland. But yeah, I'll tell you one thing when it comes to LEGO Incredibles, why I think it's easy to get the collectibles in the open world. It's because there's not much puzzles, because they're literally there just to get, aren't they?
Yeah, very much.
That's why I appreciate, really, because after a stressful time with LEGO Marvel 2, they made it easy, which I really appreciated. And I managed to unlock several Pixar characters. What, Blaze?
Guess what game I'm going to play?
I don't know, what is it?
Is it Tekken 8?
Total Attack 2.
What, have fun?
Oh.
I just got it installed right now.
Very nice.
And when it comes to where I'm up to with Lego Batman, now I'm planning on I'm doing the free play levels of
Nice one.
now I'm doing free play, the villa missions.
That's pretty cool.
Okay. So I managed to finish all the hero levels.
Yeah, rest in peace to Kamala De Los Reyes. We also lost him way too soon to cancer. Screw cancer all the way. Yeah, he did an absolutely phenomenal job as Raul Menendez in Black Ops 2. Rest in peace to him. Like, I'd say Menendez is one of the best video game villains of all time. Really is.
Yeah, him and Andrew Ryan from Bioshock.
I mean, I of course love the villains in GTA 4. It's my favourite game, and I'd also love Doc Ock in Spider-Man, and I also love David in The Last of Us. There's probably tons of other great villains too out there, isn't there? Now I can, of course, find more thanks to owning several PlayStation consoles. I think it's true to say, guys, that I think I'm quite ready for another adventure. Cats are all sleeping.
Yeah, my dog's also sleeping right now.
That's nice. So Blaze, based on your experience with Prototype 2, would you say it's better on PS3 than PS4?
Oh yeah, on PS3. I don't know what they did on the PS4 version, but the shockwave is gone when you run.
That's weird. I don't know why they get rid of that. It's more detail that's been taken off.
But one thing I do like about the remaster is the trail. Like when you're flying, you can actually see the trail more now.
That's good, I guess. And I also as well think it would probably be better to get the PS3 version anyway, because isn't the PS4 version digital only, Blaze, not physical? Because if that's the case, then
you can get it on disc, but
really,
it's really hard to find. Yeah, it's really hard to find.
I imagine it's rare then. Oh, Don's here. Hey, Don. Nice to have you here.
Hey.
It's been a while since I've streamed.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
And thankfully, it's been over an hour, and there's thankfully been no issues out, which is good.
That's good.
As far as I know.
So we continue to stay that way?
Yeah, for as long as possible, I guess. Oh yeah, Don, if you're wondering, you know, when it comes to what I got today, you please know that on Blue, I managed to get the Creator, on Blue, the Creator.
Nice.
I don't know if you got it yet, have you?
No.
Hopefully it should be at your local stores then, you know, because it came out, you know, to, you know, this time, so hopefully it's out in your local stores. See you, Joseph, thanks for being here. Nice one. And also, Don, you'll also be pleased to know that I also got a PS2 as well.
Nice.
So yeah, I can go back into retro gaming, really. That's going to be a lot of fun. Also as well, it's literally now a couple of months before we finally get June 2, finally.
Yeah, literally next month.
Yeah, because January's almost over, and isn't it look like out literally the start of March?
Yeah, for me, it comes out on the 28th.
Oh, you're so lucky, you get it the end of February.
Well, I got tickets for the Thursday, February 29th show.
Very lucky. I'm hoping I can see it, you know. I'd love to see it in the theatres, absolutely. And also, and also, guys, if you want to hear my response to the one time about film being 165 minutes, my response to that is, I'm in.
Oh, I'm completely in.
I was in from the very beginning, and I'm definitely going to be in now.
I think Argo should come on next week.
Yeah, I think it is, yeah.
Yeah, next Friday. Yep, that'll be the first 2024 movie.
Yeah, I'd love to see that. Miller's part my support for Henry. Because I made a promise, guys, I'd support Henry by watching all his projects. So yeah, Argyle included.
And it also looks like Dune Part 1 is going to re-release in my theaters, but I don't need to see it. It's on HBO Max.
I've got it as a Blu-ray Steelbook anyway, so I'm good.
Oh, and that's thing that on the 22nd of March, Turning Red is going to re-release. Heck no, I'm not watching that.
No chance.
No, not again. Twerking Red is better title.
Yeah.
And why the hell is it getting a re-release?
I don't know. I really don't know.
We didn't care for that movie.
And even Soul is getting a re-release. So I had the Blu-ray for it, so I don't need to see it in theaters.
They're making excuses, but apparently they're wanting to experience it in theatres because it got released onto streaming services only at a time. That's the excuse for making.
Well, that case, Turning Red's gonna bomb.
I hope it does. It's what it deserves.
And I can't wait to see it happen.
Yeah, we're very satisfying. I can't believe I'm actually excited for a film to fail. Like, that's how mad this world is. Really mad.
And also speaking of movies I hope it's gonna bomb, Madam Web.
Yeah, I mean, that film looks like...
Or you know, Sony's version of the Marvels.
Yeah, looks like it's going to be trash from the look of it. I mean, the trailers look horrible anyway. What the hell were they?
I can't wait to give that film an epic rant.
I don't blame you, Exalted Nerd. I see what you did there, and all that's pretty clever, turning red from the news. I mean, it was back.
And also one of the actresses I've already confirmed is going to be trash anyways.
Yeah, there you go. So there's no reason why I should see it. Not going to be worth my time whatsoever. Madam Walk, good one. I love the game I play where I change the names of titles of things to funnier titles, which are better. Actually, a lot of fun.
Yeah, because it's funny. And it also looks like that Daisy Ridley is now against Disney.
It's about time. What took us so long?
No, really.
Because Disney's not a company people should be working for these days. It's not the same anymore at all.
So yeah, I don't see the Rey movie is going to be made anytime soon, and that's a good thing.
I hope it gets cancelled. I don't know why it got made in the first place. Star Wars is pretty much dead already anyway.
And the director
Wait, Star Wars still exists?
And also the director of the movie, she can just go F herself.
Yeah, she can. She's a douchebag. Doesn't know what she's doing whatsoever. She's just delusional.
was?
The director of the Rain movie. You know, the one who attacked Star Wars fans.
Yeah, she attacked them. So with that, she has no respect for me. Yeah. Whenever.
Also done. Get this. She also attacked George Legacy.
Yeah, she did.
Oh my god, yeah, she definitely deserves to be attacked.
And now she's also going around saying that it's time for women to shape Star Wars, but like,
it was like that from the very beginning.
Like, are they
with Leia? Duh.
Like, is Leia a joke to her, or Padme, or Ahsoka? Are they a joke to her, or Cara Dune? Are they a joke to her?
Apparently.
Yeah, I think that's the only answer I can. There, yes, they are a joke to her because you're making out they didn't shape Star Wars.
When they clearly did.
I mean, what I'll say is, whenever people attack fans, they have no respect from me. Automatic, really, I guess. Fans get attacked, you have no respect from me. But when people defend the fans, well, yeah, you have my absolute respect right there, instantly. It's a pity the same company said with Pablo Schreiber when he, of course, attacked Halo fans, isn't he?
It does kind of look like this really was also kind of defending fans, but she hasn't earned my respect back.
Maybe she should have been careful what she said when she was calling people sexist if they think Reza Mary Sue.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know, it's like the saying goes, you know, think before you speak.
Yep.
And of course, if we're talking about, you know, people who jump to things, you should look before you leap.
Exactly.
And so... And also, Don, I also see as well that you had a very tough time watching a film which apparently got acclaimed for some reason this week as well, didn't you?
Yeah.
Poor Things.
Called Poor Things. I mean, I guess I could say, you know, oh, poor Don for suffering with this poor film.
Yeah.
You know, the trailers did look kind of interesting, but looks like I saved myself from lots of pain.
I wasn't interested from the get-go, to be completely honest.
However, the one scene I did like was that there's a scene where Mark Ruffalo actually gets punched in the face.
Yeah, I imagine that satisfying because
because
I personally can't stand Mark Ruffalo at all. I really can't. I mean,
that's why you get for rooting the Hulk.
Yeah. And also, don't get this. That scene's also in the trailer.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
And the reason why I know is because it played when I was watching Curse of the Flower Moon.
And also, Shadow, you can also confirm, can't you? Because you showed me this, which is why I lost respect for Ruffalo. Didn't he make fun of it, of the disaster that happened?
Yep.
And
this was around Christmas time too.
Yeah, a natural disaster, like a full-on disaster. Where didn't people die in a disaster? Shadow? Did people die in it?
Yeah, some people died, and some people
seriously injured. Was he
on Christmas too?
At Christmas, and he made fun of it, didn't he?
Yeah, he made fun of it.
Yeah, he's just an absolute douchebag. Can't stand him.
And this is exactly why Kevin Feige shouldn't have been difficult with Edward Norton in the first place.
I wish Ed stayed on as Hulk.
With Ed, we could have had a good Hulk, but no, Kevin Feige had to be so difficult. Yeah.
Well, you guys. You guys will be pleased to know that an episode of Orders Better Than News is going to be covering Hulk.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait for that one.
Yeah.
Even some degree the Russos too. Like, we didn't want Thanos to be overpowered by the Hulk too easily. We could have found other ways to do it.
And just so you know, guys, on this video there will also be a surprise of a start too, which basically shows my thoughts in summary, courtesy of some clips I'll be showing too.
Yeah. You could have just had that for Infinity War.
I think the 2008 Hulk is what we should have got in Infinity War and Endgame. The Hulk we needed in those films.
Yes. Thank you.
You could still have your cliffhanger for Infinity War, but don't make the Hulk useless.
Yeah, exactly. what Infinity War did to Hulk? That's my biggest criticism with Infinity War.
Yeah, what an absolute waste of him right there. Indeed, Dark Prime, Ed Norton's the Chad. Do I like Michael Rosen? Yeah, of course I do. Yeah, I mean, I'd have to be living under a rock if I didn't see those memes on the internet of him describing things. I mean, I guess you could say, you know, when I got a PS2, you know, I had to reach up to get to the cherry on the top.
Got it. And then of course, yeah, this has my personal favorite. Nice.
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 Oh, you saw Thomas was a Golden Nerd. Thanks. Yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed it, and I really liked your big comment you made showing your thoughts on it. Yeah, nice one. Because yeah, I expressed how much I used to love Thomas for Tank Engine, and now I absolutely despise it.
It's a joke.
It's beyond a joke. It's one of the worst things ever happened, really, when it comes to TV shows, like Massacred. You guys also pleased to know I also filmed a video on why I think old Family Guy's better than you as well, Family Guy.
Looking forward to that one as well.
Yeah.
Now, it is. Now, I'll say this again. I think it's slightly better than The Simpsons, but still, it has a lot of forgettable episodes.
It's gone downhill, really. Massively. Yeah, he's a legend, Michael Rosen, and apparently he does find the memes funny as well. He's heard about the memes and he finds them funny.
Yeah, I actually kind of appreciate that.
Yeah.
He likes them too.
Yeah, he seems like a nice man, Michael Rosen. Especially how he films himself telling those stories, and which have become memes now, where he describes things. And if you guys also wondering what the main highlight was of my holiday, it was of course seeing my statue of Jack Sparrow at the pirate shop on the promenade, which I walked down.
And that was epic.
Yeah, I didn't expect that, but yeah, I mean, Shadow, how did you react when I sent it to the chat?
Yeah, I mean, I was amazed. I was amazed at the tour.
Yeah. And also, guys, even if I wanted to, I couldn't have streamed while I was on holiday, simply because I was on holiday. And second, my Wi-Fi at the hotel was bad as well. It was bad, unfortunately. So that was very unfortunate. But what's cool about where I stayed, Fuerteventura, is that you can actually use your mobile data there. You know, if you're on O2, which is like what I use, and yeah, it's the same allowance you get in the UK, which is brilliant. When you're in Spain, that is, because Fuerteventura is owned by Spain, so it's technically part of Spain, Fuerteventura. So yeah, I was able to use my data when I could, when the Wi-Fi was being a pain. But yeah, I couldn't stream, sadly. But then again, though, why should I have to stream when I'm on holiday, you know? I'd want time to myself, really. That's why I really appreciated the break. Then again, I was already really angry before when that stream happened, when it was a mute and nobody said anything about it until Alexander came on. Like, no comments or anything like that. No like warnings or anything like that. Nothing. No comments at all. So yeah, it just shows you how it just shows how little people care about me, and it makes me feel that if I deleted my channel, I wouldn't be missed whatsoever. No one would miss me. So yeah, I think it's clear that you guys really hate me, don't you?
But look, I would miss you.
I know you would, Shadow. I know you would.
Yeah, I would miss you as well.
And I mean, the biggest reason I can say is because you're my favorite YouTuber.
Well, you're very kind, Shadow. You really are. I appreciate you saying that. But yeah, I just felt really appalled by what happened, really, you know, how no one said anything about it. They just buggered off and didn't even tell me. So yeah, once Alexander came on, you know.
Yeah, and even I called it out.
Yeah. Thanks, Donny. You're very kind. I appreciate you saying that. I know you said I'm your favourite YouTuber as well, Donny, on my Christmas vlog. So yeah, thanks for that. I mean, you guys who here in the chat commenting, you guys are great. You know, you're always there for me. But yeah. You know, 4K subs and all that, but only you guys are here, you know.
You know, I still don't get that.
Yeah. Then again, but I guess it wouldn't be a bad thing if I did quit YouTube, because YouTube's a joke nowadays, isn't it? You know, U-Tort, as I call it, U-Toilet. Oh, that sucks, my daughter. I'm sorry to hear you had family problems. Yeah, that's very unfortunate. I've gone through them myself. It's not nice, is it? I'm very sorry to hear that. But yeah, if you're wondering about Dollar, basically, the stream went mute towards the end of it, and basically, you know, no one said anything. They all just left in the comments. No one was there. No one told me about it. Once Alexander came on and he raised the alarm, that I realised it was on mute. No one told me. I was angry. I was really angry. And I felt worthless because of it. Because no one was there to show support, you know. But yeah, I'm very sorry that you went through that and you lost your cousin. Oh dear. Oh, Bador, I'm so sorry. I mean, if you went out Bador, I'd give you a hug to make you feel better. I'm very sorry.
I'm sorry for your loss.
I mean, I can probably do it like this, you know, a virtual hug. But yeah.
Yes, and I'm sending you a lot of virtual hugs there, Bartolo.
It's never easy when you lose someone. Never at all. I've been through it myself. You know, I lost my uncle, which was very sad, and you know, my uncle though, I lost way too soon because he was only 48, guys. Died from a heart attack. This year will be 12 years since it happened.
And I lost my grandparents both very much.
Yeah, I lost my grandma to COVID back in 2020. And it's because of that I took a week's break from YouTube back in April 2020 when she passed away. I mean, if you guys saw my video right now, my breakout, I was holding back tears, and yeah, it was hard to do that video. But yeah, I guess it wouldn't be a bad thing if I did quit, because YouTube's a joke nowadays anyway. It's not as same as it used to be.
And of course, how they treated you.
Yeah, I mean, because in 2 months it'll be years since it got demonetized.
Yeah, you got demonetized for no reason.
Yeah, and just so you know, guys, on a positive note, because I don't care about copyright anymore, I included tons and tons of songs in my upcoming 13 True holiday vlogs as well, and more some from FIFA as well, because I thought they would fit for a holiday style sort of music. And I also, as you guys may probably guess from that, I did get copyright claims on those videos, but the only response I have to them is, "Oh no!" Anyway. Because I just don't care. What have I got to lose? But if you guys play FIFA games, you'll probably hear the music in them. Then again, they are quite popular songs anyway, you know. We'll hope you enjoy about all when we come, yeah. Oh, both the cats are sleepy. Ouch. That sucks, Donny. I'm very sorry that you've had that problems on TikTok. Ouch. I've not really been on TikTok recently. Should probably go on it again and see what's going on. Yeah, I love that meme. And speaking of that meme, I've been binge watching more Top Gear and I'm loving it. It's a great series. I've not got to a meme yet, but hopefully I can soon more, because it's just so funny, the meme.
I've been rewatching Seinfeld.
Have you?
Oh, I mean, I gotta watch that show. Mainly because nowadays Jerry Seinfeld has more respect.
Yeah.
And when it comes to shows that I've been rewatching, there's one show that Blaze knows that I'm rewatching, and that is Futurama.
Futurama, that's cool. I need to see that show one day. I've not had a chance to watch the whole thing yet, you know, the original run.
Yeah, and also get this, that show is far better than Simpsons.
Well, that's good.
To me, it kind of always has been.
Well, I'll see if I can watch the whole thing, yeah.
And also, the character called Bender is my favorite role of John DiMaggio.
Yeah, John's an absolute legend. Great voice actor, very talented at what he does.
Bite my shiny metal ass. Bite my shiny metal ass.
Hey, Slasher Gamer, what's
Yeah,
up?
I like that.
The most dangerous man is a man who has nothing to lose. You get what you deserve, YouTube. Yeah. Yeah.
And also, Leslie, you of course called me when I watched the first episode of Futurama too.
You guys had a chat,
Yeah,
did
I
you?
remember now.
Nice one.
Yeah, you had a good laugh about it.
Hmm.
And if you guys were to ask me, am I gonna watch the 11th season? I'm watching it for you, Benedict.
Okay.
But to me, Futurama ended in season 10.
You get what you deserve, YouTube. Yeah, they do. I mean, would you guys say that YouTube would get a lot worse if I wasn't on it? You know, because you won't see me on it anymore. You know.
Yeah, kind of feel like it would get worse.
Don't you worry, Donnie. There is no way I'm ever going to touch Blood and Honey. No chance.
Bro, how is getting a sequel?
Bleh.
No reason.
That's just so dumb.
And also, I've seen the new poster for Winnie the Pooh 2, and oh god, it looks atrocious. Even worse than the first one.
Why am I not surprised? But don't you worry, guys. I'm staying away from it. I always have been, because I am not going to betray A.A. Milne. No chance. Like other people made that film certainly did. Because A.A. Milne was one of my favourite book authors of all time from my childhood, Winnie the Pooh, and yeah. I'd say him and William Wilbur Awdry, you know, who wrote Thomas Tank Engine Railway series, yeah. I love those two authors. But as you guys may know, my favourite book author of all time is always going to be Tolkien. Always will be.
Who else would it be?
I mean, there's other great ones out there. You know, I love J.K. Rowling as well, and Jeff Kinney and Darren Shan. And there's probably others I've also read too down the line. Yeah, it's hard to believe, isn't it, Slasher? Very hard to believe.
Yeah, and I saw the first movie, so you didn't have to, and it's one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, I see no reason why I should watch it. I'd be wasting my time if I did. I don't watch things which are more worth my time. I mean, tomorrow I'm going to be watching John Wick 3, so that's going to be a lot better.
And honestly, I think I kind of want to rank Blood and Honey as the third worst movie I've ever seen.
Well, why do you do that? I mean, what's stopping you? Indeed, Exalted Nerd. I bet I regretted it very much, probably from the very moment the film started.
Oh, trust me, you would.
Yeah, what are we thinking, indeed, yeah. Because Winnie the Pooh and horror don't mix whatsoever. He's not a horror icon, he's an icon for children. You know, he's supposed to be like a family-friendly character for children and everyone else to love, really, Winnie the Pooh. He's not a horror character.
No.
And for some reason, we're getting a Mickey Mouse horror movie now that it's public domain.
But thankfully, though, of course, Jim Cummings, the voice of Winnie the Pooh, has my respect for slamming Blood and Honey, though.
Yeah, and also this is also exactly the same thing that happened when Winnie the Pooh got in public domain. We got Blood and Honey.
Yeah, FNAF film, I love the FNAF movie, yeah. As someone who's played the first game, yeah, I think it definitely had lots of fan service in there, and I can't wait for its sequels. And Matthew Lillard was definitely amazing in it as Steve Raglan, and I'm not going to spoil his secret identity for those of you who've not seen it. Yeah, do Slasher for your own sake, it's much better. I can already guarantee you that. Lily's still sat behind me, guys, all sat there. Yeah, Jim Cummings is an absolute legend. One thing I do love, guys, is when people earn respect, you know, like that. I just love that.
Yeah. Yeah, I love it too.
And anyone who criticises bad shows or films, yeah, you have my respect, absolutely. It's because of the lighting, Donnie, that Bonnie appears to be a different colour. That's why. Because in the game, of course, Bonnie is actually blue, but the lighting makes it look like Bonnie's purple. So yeah, there's that. It's the lighting, really. It's a bit of a trick, really. Because sometimes when things are in lighting, it can change the colour a bit from what we can see of them, really. It's just pretty crazy, really, you know, science in it, really. Susie's licking herself behind me. Yeah.
And the other, when it comes to other shows, I've been seeing, of course, continuing Star Trek, Next Generation, which still enjoying.
Nice one. Yeah, it's pretty good rating, slasher. The FNAF movie. I mean, I give it an 8 out of 10.
Yeah, 8 out of 10 for me too.
Yeah. One of the better video game adaptations out there for sure, compared to, you know, the really bad ones I've unfortunately seen in my life. Worst offender for me, of course, was Mortal Kombat Annihilation. I guess you could say that film annihilated a great fighting game franchise, didn't it? Temporarily, because we got better games after that movie, didn't we?
Oh, wait till you see Tekken 2 Garcia's Revenge. That's even worse.
Really, Blaze?
Oh,
Is it?
Oh, I got another bad one. Tomb Raider: The Cradle of Life. That's
Yeah.
horrible.
Well, I've not seen, you know, the Angelina Jolie Tomb Raider movies. I didn't really go things about, you know, is it the second one, is it?
Yeah, the sequel. It is trash.
Ouch.
But
Yeah.
But the first one's actually decently enjoyable.
Yeah, Bonnie's my favourite animatronic anyway. Exalted it always has been Bonnie for me. I've always loved Bonnie. Bonnie's my favourite animatronic in the FNAF franchise. My favourite wall of Josh Hutcherson is Peter in the Hunger Games films. Second favourite wall of his is Walter in Zafura. Have any guys ever seen Zafura before?
No.
Basically, Shadow, it's like a sci-fi version of Jumanji.
Yeah, I know what it is.
Yeah, it's literally like in the same universe as Jumanji, really, but like standalone, really. And it follows some plot, you know, where, you know, like a board game and all that, but real things happen. Yeah, that thing, really. Definitely a pretty good movie.
Well, since it's from Jon Favreau, I really want to see it.
Yeah, it's really good. Jon Favreau did a very good job directing it. One of his early films he directed, weren't it? And who knows, hopefully the sequels to FNAF will be good, possibly even better. I mean, look at Sonic 2, for example.
Oh, yeah. The Sonic movies continues to deliver.
Yeah, and hopefully this third one will too.
And you know, Hayden Christensen, The Shadow, very interesting. Interesting choice, actually.
Well, if that's true, then I'm happy because I love Hayden. Great actor.
And let's face it, he deserves more. He deserves more roles.
Yeah, he does. He's a great actor who I think deserves a lot more love. And no matter what, I'll always defend him as Anakin Skywalker. I always will with all my might. Always.
Same.
I've not seen those Journey films yet. I hopefully will do one day, though.
Yeah, I've seen both of them.
And he wasn't Brendan Fraser in the first one.
Yeah, he was.
Well, I'll watch it because I love Brendan as an actor, so yeah, I'll definitely be very keen on checking out the original one and the sequel.
And he was awesome in the first one.
I mean, it's Brendan Fraser, what else needs to be said?
And I think I'll say that it's my third favorite role.
Nice one. Can't believe it. Can't believe it. A couple of months. It'll be a year. It'll be a year since he won the Oscar, won't it?
Yeah.
How time flies, eh?
And Journey 2, I thought that was decently good. Not seen this one in years.
I imagine we're quite old, aren't they?
Really old.
My favourite Joel character, it's always been Snake Eyes. Always has been. I love Snake Eyes. And because of my love for Snake Eyes, I am not watching that spin-off prequel we did. You know, that reboot prequel we did about his origins. I am not watching it. Because that prequel, from what I've heard, completely masks his character. I guess we say that they did the Master Chief dirty thing to Snake Eyes before Halo even came out. You know, where he spends most of the film with his helmet and he talks a lot. Even with a character is silence. As far as I'm concerned, Ray Park will always be Snake Eyes. Always will be. Yeah, I think Ray Park is one of the best stuntmen of all time. He's absolutely brilliant at what he does. I've actually got a figure of Snake Eyes on my shelf over there with my other figures. Him and Storm Shadow. It was one thing about you know, G.I. Joe I love. It's a rivalry between Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow. I love that rivalry. Yeah, that's really sad because I'm personally not a fan of those G.I. Joe films from the, you know, 2009 I think it was, and 2013. I don't like those films, to be completely honest, but I love Snake Eyes in them. But yeah, those films were just full of problems and were just messes in my opinion, really. I can see why Christopher Eccleston hated working on the first film when he played Destro. Like, come on, why would you have to waste Christopher Eccleston in these roles? You know him and, you know, like Destro and Malekith and all that. Like, come on. He does better than that. And Shadow, wasn't he in a film that you seen where he gets wasted at the start? Or something like that?
You're talking about that horror film called The Others?
Yeah, with Nicole Kidman, weren't it?
Yeah, and it's like in the middle of the movie. And
ouch.
Yes, he does get wasted.
Oh, come on. He does better than that.
And yeah, that is a good film, actually.
I'll see if I can watch it one day.
And that's my favorite one, Nicole.
Well, she's a great actress, so yeah, I'm sure she delivers. Destro is voiced by Clancy Brown. Nice. Love Clancy Brown. He's awesome. And when it comes to G.I. Joe, guys, my future with that franchise won't be from watching the live-action films. It's going to be from watching the original cartoons where it started. You know the original source, really, basically. That's what I'll do. Oh, Ozzy's here. Hey, Ozzy.
Hey, guys.
Nice to join us.
Oh, Ozzy. It's about time that you're here.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, it's totally fine that you were late, Ozzy. As you said, you were going to be late. But yeah, I guess as the saying goes, better late than never.
Like the Thomas episode.
Indeed. That's literally an episode, yeah, in Series 2, weren't it?
Yep.
Most innovative film of this year, Ballerina. So Ozzy, you're probably wondering, did you by any chance watch the stream earlier while you were busy, or do you have no idea what I got this week?
No clue. I just turned the stream on.
Alright then, so I guess I can show you. So, if you wonder what I unboxed today, of course, I unboxed Scarecrow from the animated series of Batman. And in terms of what I got as well, I got some Lego sets. One of them you'll probably already be aware of. One of them is Lego Miles vs. Morbius. And the other is, of course, Lego Fast and Furious, which is Brian's car, with Brian as a Lego figure included.
Rest in peace, Paul Walker.
Yeah, we lost him far too soon, didn't we?
We did.
Yeah. And also, Ozzy, another one that I also got was actually a figure, which might be a surprise for you, because now, I'll say, while I am done with Microsoft, this character starts a place in my heart as an Xbox exclusive character. Dating back to the very first Xbox console, actually, this franchise he was in.
Oh, I think I know what this is.
Who is it?
Master Chief from Halo.
It is indeed, yeah. I've not opened the box yet, guys, because you know, it came loose like this, and, yeah. I'm going to unbox it anyway in the future.
Yeah, the good Master Chief.
Yeah, not the discount Mandalorian from that terrible show.
Yeah, not the guy that literally says that if you don't like the helmet coming off, you don't like the show. That really means nothing.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense, does it? It's just stupid.
I'm pretty sure there's people that didn't like the helmet coming off, but probably still like the show anyway, so
Jay,
why would you say that?
Jay likes the show.
Yeah, so you might want to think about what he just said.
Yeah. You know, sometimes in life, you should be very careful what you say. I mean, it's like Wesley Snipes said, Ozzy, keep your mouth shut, you'll survive longer, won't you?
Yes, you will.
And today, Ozzy, as well, I got some films on Blu-ray. One of them is actually a film that came out last year, and you might probably be aware this is my favourite film by Gareth Edwards. It's a sci-fi film as well.
Hold up, Oh, I got it. The creator.
Yes, the creator. You got it.
Yeah, my mind was blanking out.
Yeah, well, it came back to you then, didn't it? Then I got two Wild West films, Ozzy. One of them I already told you about when I spoke to you last week when I came back from a holiday. And because we had a nice chat after I came home, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. And and this is actually a Wild West film that I saw on a plane coming home. You know what that is, don't you?
Let me try remembering. Hold up. Let me look back at previous chats.
And it's by the director Sergio Leone as well, the same director who did the Dollars trilogy with Clint Eastwood.
Is it Once Upon a Time in the West?
It is indeed, yeah. Love this film.
Yeah, just double checking.
Yeah, well done for checking. Nice one. Then after that as well, I got another Wild West film, Ozzy, and this is actually as well the film which inspired my favourite Wild West movie of all time, and it's my favourite War of Franco Nero. It's from the 60s, this movie, restored in 4K, which I got. If you're wondering, guys, my favourite Wild West film is by Tarantino as well.
Yeah, Django Unchained.
Yeah, so it's Django from the 60s with Franco Nero as Django. Yeah. Then after that, Ozzy, I got several PS5 games today as well. Now, two of them are upgrades, and one of them is for a game by the company Teon, because they have my respect because of how well they did RoboCop, the game. And this is actually the previous game based on another one of my favourite franchises of all time. And honestly, I'll let you guess what game it is by doing the theme song for you. So, here we go. Dun 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 dun.
The Terminator.
Yep, Terminator Resistance on PS5 upgraded to that because 10 have my respect, so I upgraded it. After that, Ozzy, I also upgraded Far Cry 6 to PS5. Then also as well, I picked up as well the latest installment of Ratchet and Clank, which is Rift Apart. And then I as well got a horror game, and this was going to be a Dead Space game, Ozzy, but it got changed last minute to another game, as Blaze has told me. And it stars Josh Hamill and Sam Witwer. And Karen Fukuhara as well. Do you know what this is, Ozzy?
I don't think so.
It's the Callisto Protocol.
I think this is my first time hearing this game.
Yeah.
You mentioned it to me before in the past.
Maybe done at some point.
Or Blaze probably told me about it.
Maybe. I've already got Days Gone back dollar. And then, guys, I also got another latest installment in another franchise, and this is also as well a recently released one, because it literally came out, I think it was on the 26th yesterday. And it's actually released in a fighting franchise, Ozzy.
Oh, is it Tekken 8?
It is indeed, yeah. Tekken 8 Launch Edition.
I only guessed that because I saw Trevor Magnus' live stream.
Yeah. And of course, I got the game because I want to get into a franchise, because the creator of the franchise, Harada, has my absolute respect for slamming wokeness. He slammed it, and yeah, Harada's awesome. And Blaze has told me that in his opinion, none of the games suck either. There's just one weak one, but apparently none of the games suck because they're consistently good, aren't they, Blaze?
Yeah, they're all good. Even the PS1 games.
Nice.
I mean, in that case, I'll attempt to get back into Tekken.
Nice one. Then as well, I got a figure for my favourite superhero of all time based on the comics, of course, which is Spider-Man, based on the comics. I thought, why not? And then, Ozzy, you'll of course be aware that before my holiday, I got something in secret, didn't I? Which you're aware of, right?
Yep.
Which of course was, as you saw, a PS2. Yep, and because of that, Ozzy, I got 4 games. Now, first one is a superhero game based on of course, a film from 2002. You know from 2002, that is, don't you, Ozzy?
Yep, Spider-Man.
Yep, Spider-Man on PS2.
He doesn't have that game.
Yeah, I know Jay's played it too in his childhood, and he loved that game, so maybe I will too. Then I found Ozzy as well. I got as well. Now, I'm glad you're here because I got your favourite installment in this franchise, and this franchise has my favourite game of all time. And I'll try and sing the theme song if I can. So, dun dun na 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 na. Do you know what that is?
I don't think so.
Well, you know what my favourite game is, don't you, Ozzy?
Yeah, GTA 4.
And
Oh,
what?
wait a minute, I can see the back of the cover.
And what is it?
Is it San Andreas?
Yes.
Yeah! I have 2 9s. A number 9 line.
Yeah. And then Ozzy, but this is the penultimate one. This is actually as well a GTA style game, but it features the characters from an animated sitcom. And this, of course, is from the theme song. Dun 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 dun.
Simpsons Hit and Run.
Yep. And now, Ozzy, the last thing that I got was a game I was very desperate to replay. I played it on the original Xbox, and I got it on PS2. And I played a bit of it early before stream as well. And this is a game where you've got to, shall we say, free your mind.
Free your mind.
This is also
it's not a Valve game. It's not a Valve
Yeah.
game.
It's also based on a franchise with my favourite actor as well, and I guess you could also say as well with a third film, everything that has a beginning has an end.
I got it. I know what it is.
What is it?
The Matrix Path of Neo.
Yes. Like, you guys have no idea how desperate I was to replay this game. But yeah, Ozzy, do you play that game yet?
Haven't, but when I find it, I will, because the only Matrix game I played is Enter the Matrix.
Oh yeah, it's on PS2 as well.
Yeah, I have it.
Well, I'd love to get that if I can find it, hopefully. Because sadly, of course, retro games aren't that, common these days, are they, sadly, which really sucks.
I think it mostly depends on the store you go to.
Well, I go to an exchange store called Kex, so yeah, they sell, old games there. But sadly, today wasn't very much, that's why I only got 4 games.
I actually do know a bit more of that store because there's a YouTuber I watch that goes there a lot.
Oh, nice, so you're familiar with that's good. I go there every Saturday, usually. That's why about Dollar. Andrew Bowen voiced Neo in Path of Neo, and I must say he does a very convincing impression of Keanu Reeves. It's probably because he experienced doing lots of impressions of celebrities, so, yeah. Oh, there it is.
Right here.
I see it. Enter then, Matrix.
Over here is the Spider-Man.
Nice. Nice. You have it too, do you? Oh, same cover as me.
Yep. And Spider-Man 2.
Oh, I need to get that as well, yeah. Because before I got the PS4 game, that was my first Spider-Man game.
Yep. Yeah. There we go. Back in.
Nice. and of course, Blaze has also told me, guys, the beauty of PS2 is I can play PS1 games on it backwards compatible, which is brilliant.
I can confirm that because I have the Spider-Man PS1 game and I put it into PS2.
And it worked, does it?
Yep.
Nice
However,
one.
though, you do need a PS1 memory card. That's the one thing you do need.
Oh, I'll be sure I'll get one. Nice one.
Yeah, in order to save your progress, that's like the main reason.
Yeah, it's fine. Totally fine. I think with, the old Tekken games, well, it doesn't really matter much because they're like, arcade games, aren't they, really?
I think so.
So there's not really like a story mode or anything like that, is there? I think, didn't like the ones on PS2 have a story mode?
Yeah, Tekken 4 is the first one.
Yeah, so it doesn't really matter if I don't have a memory card, does it, Blaze? Because I can just have fun, can't I?
Well, you do need a memory card if you want to unlock the characters.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, in that case, I'll get one, then.
Yeah, I was getting ready to ask that to you, Blaze. I was getting ready to ask that.
But then again, on PS3, you can just make a virtual memory card. And
Really?
Your games will be saved there.
So, Ozzy, then, based on what I got this week, and of course, in secret, what are your favourite things I got?
Well, the PS2, but if we're going to go off video games, then we're just going to say GTA San Andreas.
Well, I need to say that, and when it comes to figures, Ozzy, have you got a particular favourite that I showed?
I guess Master Chief, and actually, no, both Master Chief and Spider-Man. And for Legos, I'm going to go with Brian O'Connor's car.
Yeah, it was definitely very legendary how it...
Yeah, the Skyline.
Definitely a very legendary Lego set right there. Legendary. And I love it on...
Did you also sell Dom's Charger?
I think so. I think so, but I don't really want to get a figure of Don, to be honest, because, Vin Diesel really annoyed me with what he said about the franchise, how he said that he was blaming Jason Momoa for the film's failure.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Blaze, Vin Diesel said, was reported, was blaming Jason Momoa for Fast X's failure.
It sucks because the movie sucks.
Yeah, it's not Jason's fault, is it?
Not really. If anything, it'd have to be the story.
It just really annoys me when people slam actors like that for no particular reason whatsoever. Like, come on, why can't people be nice in this world? It costs nothing to be nice.
I mean, again, if I had to take a guess why the Fast X failed, it's because of either A, the story, B, nobody cares about this franchise anymore, which I'm guessing is probably the main reason.
It's my reason.
And C, the new characters are people that are, I guess, not invested in.
I guess so. I mean, my reason, of course, is no interest anymore because as far as I'm concerned, 7's the end of the franchise.
Yeah, pretty much.
Mm.
And yeah, I'm done with Fast and Furious.
Yeah, me too. There's no one going back to that franchise whatsoever.
And I do not care at all the Fast X ended with a cliffhanger. I don't care because I already know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, it's not gonna work.
Yeah, the only Fast movie I've seen was Tokyo Drift.
Mm.
And that one was terrible.
I've only seen the first 4. But I will watch.
I literally stopped after F9 because I was just done after that.
Yeah, F9 was stupid.
Yeah,
F9 killed the series for me.
Yeah, you're not much because Fast X, it was just forgettable.
And there's no point anymore, is there really? Yeah, that's why I say 7's the end. 7 to me is the end.
And the cliffhanger's pointless because there's gonna be 2 more movies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably gonna get Fast 100.
Probably, yeah. I mean, what's dumb, guys, is
100.
what's stupid is they actually said that they're going to do like they're going to do like a 2-part cliffhanger, Fast 10 and 11 together. But then guess what? They announced a 12th movie. They're probably going to announce even more.
Yeah. I mean,
Actually, nah. I was gonna make a joke, but I've already said it multiple times, and I don't think it's worth saying again. I'm trying to tone down some jokes I've been telling in the past, so I'm trying to tone it down a bit.
Well, that's fine.
And yeah, I'm not kidding at all when I say this about F9. That movie is a football 0 out of 10.
You know what? I don't blame you.
I mean, based on that one scene alone that I saw, is literally telling you that they have no ideas left. A car in space, Fast Wars, Fast Trek, Fast Ship Troopers.
It's not Fast and Furious anymore.
The Lion King.
I'll get this. They're going to space bar was Harry Gibson's idea, but here's the thing. He just said it as a joke. What?
And they took it seriously, didn't they?
Seriously.
John absolutely broke me. That is what it. That was not.
Like, what is Susie doing here?
Based on this.
Susie, what are you doing by my TV?
Yeah, just
What's the matter?
look at the clip I sent you. That should take everything.
Susie's messing around here, guys. Come on then, aren't you? Come on.
Oh, yeah.
Come on. Oh.
I mean, if you do want to hear something positive, I can tell you about a show I started. Well, Shadow, we started it too, along with Ramon, and that is the TED series.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. It's so funny.
It is so funny.
Well, I'll see if I can watch it. I'll do then.
Nice.
Like it is already my favorite show of the year.
Same here. Like literally last night, I just could not stop laughing because I was continuing the show last night. I just could not stop laughing. It was to the point where I decided to just rewatch both movies last night.
And also, look, you'll be able to know that Ian McKellen serves as the narrator of the show.
Really? Ian McKellen?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, McKellen himself.
Oh, wow. Well, that's pretty good. I love Ian McKellen.
Yeah, it's kind of ironic because you know you got Patrick Stewart in the movies and
Yeah.
McKellen. And of course, they're best friends.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, they're both best friends, yeah. If you guys can hear me howling, Susie's joined us. Yeah, she's sat on me right now. Yeah, I'm holding her.
Also, I gotta say, the guy that plays young John Bennett, oh my god, he is super funny.
Is he? That's good.
He also nails it as a young John.
Does he? That's cool.
Like, he literally sounds very close to Mark Wahlberg.
Does he? That's good.
Like the same accent and everything.
That's cool. Looks like they got a good double then.
Like
a Boston accent.
Yeah. I'll definitely look up so I can watch it, guys.
Like, if I remember correctly, it should be available for you, I think, next month.
Probably, yeah. I'll see if I can watch it next month, yeah. Probably have to watch Top Gear, though. What's the matter, Susie?
Like, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I was.
What, Ozzy?
I was not expecting to laugh so hard after the first episode of Ted.
Really?
At all either. I thought the show was just gonna be okay at best, but damn.
Well, I'll see if I can watch it then.
Wait, where can I watch the show? I can actually check it out now.
I'm watching it on the movies to watch website.
So the website is okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm using. Yeah, I'll check it out. Hey, Luke.
What, Blaze?
So what do you think of Vincent Cassel in Second Age?
Blaze, I've not played it yet. I can't comment on it yet.
I only know Vincent because of Robin Hood and Shrek.
Really?
Yeah. Well, speaking of playing, I went back to continuing Uncharted 4, finally.
Finally?
Yeah.
Wow. How you finding it?
Really good.
I know, right?
Through the game right now.
I know, right?
Yeah.
How the hell do you know they go from good games to bad games? I don't know. They love attacking fans. I think that's the answer.
Yeah.
So we need to know, Naughty Dog's a crappy company.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
And I, of course, talked about it on this week's episode of Older Better Than You.
Yeah, I love how you just roasted them.
Yeah, it's what they get what they deserve. I'm not going to hold back on what I say about them, especially, of course, how they're taking out people's reviews of The Last of Us Part 2, you know, because they don't want a bad review for a game, do they, clearly? They're just childish and stupid.
I think I
See you,
still
Slasher.
remember hearing those news reports back in 2020.
Yeah, it happened a lot, unfortunately, to people who hated the game, yeah.
Yeah, it's like they removed people watching the game.
I mean, I know I mean, I remember those news reports coming out, but I just remember not really caring, at least up until now. Until I really got into The Last of Us. That's when I started caring.
Oh, guys, check this out. Exalted compared me to Blofeld because I got a cat on my lap. The only difference is you can see me, can't you? Not just the cat, really. And also, this cat won't shut up either, will she? Because she's very talkative, aren't you? Aren't you, Bunny? If you want to go, go. I'm not stopping you, sweetie.
Oh, now I know what this guy looks like. Blofeld. I was like, wait, is that Dr. Evil? I'm like, oh wait, that's what Dr. Evil was inspired by.
Yes, he is. He's based on Blofeld, yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Dr. Evil, you know,
From Austin Powers.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was.
Oh, yeah. So-called love story.
Yeah, Dr. Evil's just so hilarious, isn't he?
He is. Oh, yeah.
You gotta show call.
Especially when you attack the guard.
I mean, when I saw the films, I was dying of laughter. Yeah, Mike Myers is very talented playing all those roles in Austin Powers, isn't he?
Oh, yeah.
All different kinds of you know, like, personalities and accents that he uses. He's very talented.
And like, I had such a good time rewatching those movies. And when I picked one time. Like,
And
it really a lot.
And I think it's also really funny how he also uses his Shrek voice, of course, for, you know, Fat B word.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you close your eyes, guys, it's yeah. If you close your eyes, it's literally Shrek as a henchman, isn't it?
Yeah, it's literally Shrek. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, what are you doing in the swamp?
Here's a theory. That is Shrek if he couldn't get his swamp back.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's usually Shrek if he accepted Fiona.
Probably, yeah.
That. What? Get Fiona back. Or that is Shrek when he can. Yeah. No, never mind.
I guess you say it's Shrek as a human, really.
Yeah, pretty much.
And if he turned into a bad guy, a funny bad guy, if you will.
Oh, yeah, Luke, when you watch a Baki up, you're gonna love episode 11.
Will I? That's good then.
Yeah, it's because it's Steve Blum literally just beating up some guy.
That's cool. Steve Bloom's awesome, great voice actor, very talented.
And funny thing is, his character looks like Sagat from Street Fighter. Double Orochi. I highly recommend it, Luke. It's really good. It's on Netflix as well.
I'll see if we can watch it one day, Blaze. Well, she's not entirely, you know, just white, but all, you know, she has some black fur as well as white fur. So, yeah, she's black and white, really. But, yeah, Susie's just a precious gem, just like Lily as well.
Like, guys, I'll be back. I need to quickly transfer the code to my phone and then onto my PS5.
No worries. No worries.
This shit is fast.
And I guess you could say about all, like, yes, Lily and Susie can beat, you know, Snake Eyes and G.I. and, you know, Storm Shadow because they both tend to fight sometimes, really.
Yeah, that's a pretty good comparison right there.
Yeah. The only difference is that if Lily's Snake Eyes, she does still talk, but unlike Snake Eyes. But yeah, Susie's full of energy tonight, but which is very talkative. If you want to go, you can go, you know, I'm not stopping you, sweetie. What do I do? So far, guys, the stream's, you know, been going well, you know, for over 2 hours, thankfully, which is good.
Yeah.
No problems. Because, as you guys will, of course, recall on my last stream, all that bad stuff happened, didn't it, you know, sadly.
Yep, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was so angry. Oh, hey, Susie, why do you hiss at me, sweetie? What's the matter? Aww. Well, you like your chin being tickled, don't you? What's the matter, bunny? What's the matter? Oh, okay, how about I turn you around so you can see the audience? There you go, there's the audience, can you see? There she is, there's Susie. Can you guys see her?
Yeah, I can see.
Mm. Yeah. Our precious gem. Look, Susie, people saying hello to you. No one wants to miss you at all because you're so precious. You've got fans, Susie. You've got fans.
Fans love you very much.
Yeah. I should make a compilation of it every time she appears on the streams, guys, shouldn't I? Might be quite a long one, though.
It'll be worth it.
With every second. Susie! Okay, whoa. Okay. You go in then, madam. Go on. Okay. Off you go. Down she goes. Yeah, that's true. Lee Baron-Cohen played the frontman in Squid Game. That's frontman's my favourite role of Lee Baron-Cohen, actually. And speaking of, you know, like South Korea, guys, on my flight to Fuerteventura, I did also watch the film Parasite, which I absolutely loved.
I told you a little bit.
Yeah. And it's making me interested to watch more films by the director. Absolutely. Because I think he absolutely nailed it. You know, good old Bong, eh? If you guys wondering, I've already seen Snowpiercer, and I think it's called Okja. You know, about Netflix film Okja, or Okja, I don't know how you pronounce it. I've seen those already too as well.
Gotta see Okja.
Yeah. Have you seen it, Shadow?
No.
Oh, it's on Netflix. Jake Gyllenhaal's in it. And Snowpiercer I do also love too, as well. But as you guys may probably guess, my bad horse for that film, of course, is Piss Evans.
Yeah.
Train to Busan, yeah. Masterpiece. Absolute masterpiece.
Oh.
Like, one of the greatest zombie films ever made, Train to Busan. It's because of that film, guys, but if I ever go to South Korea, there's no way I want to take a train to Busan. No. Because you never know, there could be a zombie outbreak on it, you just never know, really. And also this week, guys.
Joined The Walking Dead.
Yeah. And this week as well, guys, I also watched Wonka finally as well.
Yeah, I actually liked it. Didn't love it, but liked it.
I thought it was decently good.
Yeah.
Like, I did not expect to actually decently like it, but I did.
I mean, I liked it more than Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory because, as you guys may not know, that's a film I hate that people like.
Yeah, that movie's really overrated. But Wonka, that one I actually really liked.
Yeah, I love Timothy Chalamet's Willy Wonka. I think he did a great job. I must say he did a really good British accent too, I must say, and he's got a very good singing voice too as well.
Oh yeah, Timothy, he can sing.
Yeah. And the supporting cast, I thought, did a good job as well, for the most part. I say for the most part because the character in the film I personally did not like was Lofty, the Oompa Loompa.
Yeah, same.
Yeah,
here.
Dick.
I personally couldn't stand him, especially because he's based on, you know, the Oompa Loompa from the 1971 movie. Oh, God, I hated that design for him. I strongly prefer Deep Roy from the Tim Burton film. Like, the Tim Burton film for me can't be topped.
Yeah, Deep Roy's Oompa Loompas, they're so much better.
Yeah, they are. Much better. And also, guys, one of my favourite things about Wonka, well, however, was Rowan Atkinson, though.
Oh, yeah,
Definitely.
Yeah.
He was funny.
Because he's one of my favourite comedians of all time, guys. And he's also a comedian who I still trust today. Because he, of course, criticised cancel culture. And he also, as well, criticised what comedy has become nowadays, as well.
Yeah, he knows true comedy.
Yeah, he does. He's done comedy. He's very experienced in it. And he also, as well, did a really amazing speech as well. Talking about, you know, free speech and, you know, how you should have freedom when speaking. Yeah, absolute legend he is for that. And if you guys want to see him in a funny franchise as well as Mr. Bean, I'd recommend Johnny English. Have you guys seen Johnny English?
I've seen the two of the movies and they're just so funny.
Yeah. Yeah, basically, guys, just like Austin Powers, it's basically a James Bond parody.
And all three movies are metals for me, so I guess I could rewatch the first two movies soon and watch the third one.
Yeah, they're just really funny films, really.
Like when I first saw the first one, I just couldn't stop laughing.
I know, right? Hilarious.
Especially at the coronation scene, I just couldn't stop laughing.
Yeah, that was brilliant. Oh yeah, Mr. Bean's first episode, the exam one, that was hilarious.
Yeah,
I
that was my very first Mr. Bean episode.
I can relate to Mr. Bean a lot in that exam, absolutely. And as a fun fact, and as well, guys, as a fun fact, that episode actually has him speaking pretty much the most dialogue in the series, you know. Not counting the films, because he speaks a lot in the exam, doesn't he? To that, you know, other students.
Yep.
You know, because when the student asks him, have you done your revision, Bean's like, oh yes, I concentrated on trigonometry. And the student then says, oh, I've done calculus mainly, and then Bean says, oh, I believe they concentrated on calculus last year. but then when Bean opens a paper, it's a calculus paper. But guess what? You can choose calculus or trigonometry, and Bean had no idea. He did a wrong paper all that time. Like the bit where he frantically does a trigonometry paper when it's the end of the exam is just hilarious.
And teacher's telling him to stop writing, but he continues to write.
Yeah. And then he throws his pen like that. Yeah, Bean's
That's the best way to start off the franchise.
And
the series.
And I think Bean as a character has a very iconic laugh as well. You know, where he goes.
Oh yeah. It sounds like a bonus twinkler, doesn't it, a little bit?
Yeah, his watch went off too as well. And also,
I
well,
remember that sandwich episode. That was a really funny one.
Yeah, it was. If you guys wonder what my first episode of Mr. Bean was, it was a Christmas one.
Yeah, I rewatched that last Christmas or last month.
Oh yeah, the witches. Ron Atkinson, of course, played Mr. Stringer, the manager of the hotel. Yeah. What's funny, guys, is that in that film he's literally dressed like Mr. Bean, pretty much, just wearing a black tie instead of a red tie.
Oh wow.
And of course, unlike his character Mr. Bean, who almost says nothing, he's spoken in his regular voice, really. You know, like, Mr. Ernst, I'm the owner of the hotel. We're very happy to have you here. But yeah, Rowan's an absolute legend.
I know in London there's a statue of
Mr. Bean.
Rightfully so. He's like a national treasure here in the UK.
Oh yeah.
And I guess also worldwide too, because you guys are from different countries, and you know Mr. Bean, don't you?
Yep. Oh, yeah, we know Mr. Bean.
Have you guys seen the films by any chance? There's 2 of them.
Oh yeah, I've seen Mr. Bean's Holiday and the Total Disaster, what it was called.
Yeah, and to be honest, guys, because of how mad this was in terms of comedy, I personally don't blame Rowan for not wanting to play Mr. Bean in live action anymore. I don't blame him whatsoever.
They'll probably ruin him.
I mean, personally, guys, I think Mr. Bean's Holiday was the perfect ending to a Mr. Bean franchise.
I mean, if you count the cartoon one as well.
Yeah, I've seen a cartoon as well, but apparently that show's going to continue for some reason.
I've seen some episodes of of the animated series. It's funny, but it's not as funny as the live action stuff.
Yeah, but the positive of that show is at least Ron Atkinson voice has been in that.
Yeah, that was the main reason why I watched that show in the first place.
I remember watching some of the early episodes, and you couldn't understand Mr. Bean pretty well until like later episodes where you could understand him more.
You have to know him very well to understand him, really, don't you?
Yeah, they fixed his audio quality in later seasons, though, thankfully.
Yeah, I think mostly in the show he just makes sound effects. Really, he doesn't really talk much. He just laughs, you know, like.
I don't know if it's just me, but when Mr. Bean screams in the animated series, I always burst out laughing.
I know, right?
Oh yeah, same.
And of course, guys, I've also got a bit of a theory that Bean's an alien as well. I think he's an alien.
I think even shows it in the intro.
Because he lands from the sky, doesn't he? In a spotlight.
Yeah, and then when the episode ends, he ascends.
Yeah, he does. And even as well made a joke about that opening in the animated series, didn't we? Where they reveal that he's actually one of many Beans, isn't he? Apparently.
Yeah.
But to me, well, guys, there's only one Mr. Bean. Only one. Yeah. Isn't it really amazing how Ron Atkinson became one of the most iconic comedians of all time as Mr. Bean, but he didn't say much as the character?
Yeah.
Hard to believe next year he'll be 70. Very hard to believe.
Damn.
But he's an absolute legend. Oh, yeah, that's in this episode as the exam one, yeah, where he goes to church, yeah. Did you know about Dollar, that in that church scene, you know the priest who's speaking in the background? That's Ron Atkinson voicing the priest in the background.
Did not know that till now.
Well, now you know. Because Ron Atkinson actually did some voice cameos in the series as well as play Mr. Bean. That's one of them. But in that scene where he's literally just talking gibberish. Yeah, that was him.
Luke, do you remember the dentist episode?
Yeah, I do. That was pretty funny, and
I remember that.
That was so funny. And it stars another comedian I find really funny. You know, Richard Wilson. He was really funny. I've seen a commercial where he's doing a Snickers bar advert. That's pretty great.
Oh yeah, I saw that episode. I saw that advert in TV. I was actually I liked it a lot.
And I must say, in that advert, because I knew it was quite recent, he looks like he's aged really well, doesn't he, Ron Atkinson?
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool.
I mean, Blaze, you want to know something funny I found about that dentist episode?
Yeah.
It's when Mr. Bean was able to take the Batman comic from the kid by pouring water on his pants to make it look like he wet himself.
Yeah, I remember that.
Hilarious. Yeah, just a comedy icon right there. It's a pity that YouTube rules suck, because I'd have done a watch party with you guys watching Mr. Bean on my TV and everything, but no, screw you, toilet.
I mean, it's a good thing that Mr. Bean's YouTube channel still streams. It has like a non-stop stream of the animated show. Yeah,
it's still, you know, post clips from the live action show and the cartoons, but the part of that channel that I'm not a fan of is the series called Handy Bean. Have you guys seen Handy Bean?
No, I don't think so.
It's basically where it shows Bean making things, you know, as You know, like those channels on TV where they cut things and all that, and it shows them. It's basically that, really. But I'm not a fan of it for many reasons, because, guys, what's bad is they got Rowan Atkinson back on Mr. Bean for those videos, but he's barely even in them at all, because when it shows Bean making things, it's like a bird's eye view of his table, and you just see his hands, and guess what, guys? It's a double playing him, not Rowan.
What the hell?
Well, that sucks.
Now, if you watch a clip though, you will hear Rowan's voice when Bean's making things. But guys, what's worse is they didn't get Rowan to say anything. They instead just reused lines from a cartoon. They didn't get Rowan to say unique lines.
What the hell?
Well, that makes no sense, because if you have Rowan there, just have him do new lines.
Yeah, like
Waste.
Yeah, what absolute waste from like, you know, wearing the suit and everything and dyeing his hair black for it, because nowadays his hair's grey. Like, you wasted his time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm personally not a fan of that miniseries whatsoever. And that's why I, of course, pretend that Mr. Bean ends with Mr. Bean's Holiday from 2007.
Absolutely.
Oi.
And if you guys want to see Willem Dafoe in a comedic role, I'd also recommend Mr. Bean's Holiday for that, because he's really funny in that film.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that film.
Dafoe. I've seen it.
And did you find it funny, Ozzy?
Yes.
When Mr. Bean messed up his film.
Yep.
But you know what's funny?
Explosion.
But you know what's funny, Ozzy, is that while Mr. Bean, of course, ruined his film by including his camera footage in the film, he made the film better because the audience was finding it boring and falling asleep, apart from the director, who Willem Dafoe plays. But then when Bean messed it up, they were loving it. And what's incredible is the scenes that are being filmed, they actually matched, you know, the narration of the film, because it still played the audio of the film, and it matched Bean's scenes.
Oh, wow.
Like,
I
what?
really gotta watch that movie.
I never noticed that, actually.
What an amazing coincidence that is. But yeah, Mr. Bean's an absolute legend.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Daniel's here. Hey, Daniel.
Hey there.
Going pretty well. Yeah, nice to have you here, Daniel.
We got last final 30 minutes of the stream, and that has been discussed.
Yeah, but unfortunately, I think there's been an order problem for you, Dan, because I can barely hear you.
Yeah, I can only hear muffling.
Yeah, I was about to mention that.
Give me a second, I will be right back to fix that.
It's alright. Well, that's a shame, innit? He came on to say hello and his audio was messed up. Poor Dan.
That's messed up. Wow, that's messed up.
Isn't it really annoying when people join and you can barely hear them because of stupid Discord problems?
Yep.
We unfortunately went for that with
It happened when I was in Amazer's stream as well.
Yeah. And it's also started to happen for us when we went to Gary Chalk, didn't it, guys?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
But what I really appreciate about Gary, guys, is that he was very patient with us, and when he got working, he was just a joy to talk to, wasn't he?
Yes, I think it's
Oh, yeah, it was really fun to talk with.
And what I think is also great, guys, is that, you know, like, usually when we have guests on, we ask them first how they are, but first, guys, he asked us how we were. He did it first.
Yeah, he did it.
Like, amazing. You know, great hospitality right there for people who are speaking to him. And Bador, did you by any chance watch the whole interview? Because I know you came on late on to it, didn't you? Did you watch the whole thing by any chance? Because we had a lot of fun talking to Gary, you know, before you came on. You know, because I know you came on pretty late, didn't you? It was definitely a great surprise to have Gary on, though. Really great surprise. Where am I from? I'm from the UK.
Oh, yeah, Gary is from the UK, I forgot.
Yeah, originally he's from the UK, but he's now, of course, based in Canada, isn't he? And of course, yeah, because Mike's from Canada, isn't he, Blaze? But then again, Blaze, isn't Mike originally Greek as well?
Yeah, he's from Greece.
Yeah, because I can hear it in his voice a bit. Okay, Dan's back. Hopefully it's working now for him.
Is it working?
Is my audio better now?
Yeah, it's better than
Oh, yeah,
it's
it is.
better. Yeah, thankfully.
Alright, that's good to know.
Yeah, welcome, Dan. So it's been a long time since I streamed, isn't it?
Yeah, it's been a few weeks, but at least I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, it's nice to have you here for the last half hour. Yeah, it was really
Yeah,
great.
it's also been a while since you've been on one of these calls.
Yeah, nice to join us. And Dan, I know you I think you and Sean Chandler will be very pleased to hear that today I managed to pick up the Creator on Blu-ray.
Oh, did you message him about it?
Well, I don't have him on social media, so yeah, there's that, unfortunately. I mean, you can tell him if you want to from me.
Okay, I'll be sure to put in a word for him.
Yeah, I managed to get on Blu-ray, yeah, and if it's out for me in the UK, it should hopefully be out for you and Sean in America.
I think I did see the Blu-ray for it in a store once.
Nice one.
So, it's already out for here.
Yeah, so you might be in luck then. Lily's
I
on the
better
window
watch that
sill
movie
now.
before January 31st because I'm dropping my list of favorite movies I saw last year and Lily's favorite movies.
Yeah, now that I've seen Wonka, the only film left from last year that I need to watch, guys, but if I look at my list of films, you know, which came out last year, the only film left which was released last year that I need to watch is Godzilla -1.
Good job.
Yeah.
Just got to wait for someone to streaming now.
Yeah, I surprisingly ended up liking that movie.
I mean, I heard it got.
Loving it, I should say.
I mean, I heard it got universal acclaim.
And rightfully so. Because it's a
Yeah.
masterpiece.
When I say I want to say universal, guys, I mean that everyone loves it. Everyone.
And the fact that they're now gonna re-release it in black and white too.
Yeah, they seem to, you know, really love it, and they know the fans must love it. And the director of that film was really awesome.
And he has my absolute respect.
I mean, why it was surprising for me is because going in, I know that I was not a giant Godzilla fan, so I didn't know how it was gonna be, and it was really good.
Oh, the Mun's here too. Nice.
Hey.
Hey.
Nice to have you, Vermont.
Yeah.
Everyone, good to see you again.
You finally arrived.
This is it. Finally, I got to appear at least before the stream ended.
Well, we've got about 24 minutes left of it, so yeah. But it's nice to join us for it.
Yeah. This time I had time.
Yeah, you do plenty of time. All time in the world.
And I'll be showing you guys soon what I got.
Yeah. I'm definitely excited for this.
It's Blu-rays.
Blu-rays. Awesome. Lily's gone up there now, guys, in the back, on top of my blanket I put for her near the window. She's going up there.
And I got a DVD, but I don't think I showed it to Blaze yet, so I'll show it after Shadow shows his stuff.
Nice one. Looking forward to this as well.
Actually, I'll see you can show your stuff first. It's only one thing.
Yeah, it's only one thing. But I know you've seen it, Shadow. Vermont's seen it. Luke's seen it, but I don't think Blaze has seen it, and I haven't showed it to Daniel yet, along with Dawn.
So
Blaze, I think Blaze will like it.
Also, guys, did you guys see what I posted in the video game chat last night?
Yeah, your review for RoboCop.
Yeah, Rogue City, the game, yeah. It's so far my favourite game of last year, but I say so far, guys, because I've got a feeling that maybe my favourite game of last year might probably be Hogwarts Legacy. You just never know, really.
I mean, it was Hogwarts.
Yeah.
Well, but I don't know. It might actually change when I get to RoboCop.
Because I will say, guys, that, you know, it is my favourite action game of last year. I'll say that my favourite action game of 2023 is RoboCop Rogue City.
Yeah, well, I might actually say this, that maybe RoboCop and Hogwarts Legacy will be a tie.
You never know, really. It depends. Depends, really.
I mean, if you ask me, my favorite game of last year is Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah, I know you love that franchise, don't you, Ozzy?
Yep.
And
just like Mario, I'm a Zelda fan from beginning to end.
And based on what you guys have seen of Rogue City so far, what would you say your favourite things about it?
Peter Weller.
Peter Weller.
Mm-hmm.
Automatically Peter Weller.
Yeah. He comes back with RoboCop himself.
And I should also add on that by saying the graphics look so realistic.
Yeah, we do. It's by Unreal Engine. So that probably tells you why it looks so good. And there's also another thing as well, guys, which I also love about the game is it uses the original theme song from the first film about Apollodorus.
I gotta rewatch RoboCop.
Yeah, it's always a pleasure to watch RoboCop. Always.
Yeah, I love the movie even more last time I saw it.
Yeah, it gets better and better for me, really, because of how well it did, really. And to me, it's only the one film and then this game. Because what's going on with this game is, despite taking place between the second and third films, it doesn't feel like a sequel to the second film at all. It feels like it's own standalone thing, which I really appreciated.
And to this day, I still will not watch RoboCop 2, and same thing with RoboCop 3.
You're missing nothing pretty much, especially if you don't see RoboCop 3. RoboCop 3 is one of the worst ones I ever saw in my life.
I know, I saw your rant on it.
Mm-hmm. So you know, don't you?
Yeah, I sadly seen RoboCop 2014. God, the movie sucks.
Yeah, it's disappointing compared to the original film, isn't it?
That movie's gonna be 10 years, isn't it?
Yeah,
Boy,
this year it will be.
Yeah, but don't really think I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah, it's not really worth it. No, you didn't stop. What's your name?
Even though it's gonna be the anniversary for the remake, I'm just gonna rewatch the original.
Good thinking.
And plus, the remake's PG-13, so technically it's watered down.
It is watered down, unfortunately.
Yeah,
so
it sucks.
So let's put it like this: without the swearing and without the blood, it's Robert Cobb.
Indeed.
Robert. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I recall that joke already.
Yeah, it's a good joke, though. It's a good one.
It's a really good one.
Nice shooting, son. What's your name? Murphy. I love that ending so much. I think it's one of the best film endings of all time, Matt. And you know what's great about Rogue City, guys, is that you can actually choose what RoboCop says in the game. You know, you can choose, and you can actually choose for him to say that his name's Alex Murphy, and he can continue with him still being a human.
Nice.
I chose that for him, of course.
You know, I think I'm gonna do that too when I play RoboCop.
But what I'll say, guys, is that if I was to meet RoboCop, the character, I wouldn't call him RoboCop. I'd call him Officer Murphy.
Same here.
Because that's who he is, Alex Murphy. Like, I think that's one of the best story actors of all time, where he starts off being, you know, a cyborg who doesn't know who he is, but then he regains his memories and his humanity as the film goes on. And at the end of the film, he's reborn as Alex Murphy, isn't he?
Yep. And it is definitely my favorite movie from Paul Verhoeven.
Yes, Paul Verhoeven's one of my favorite directors of all time. It just really sucks that, you know, a lot of his films had really bad sequels, doesn't it? You know, like, that's really heartbreaking.
Yeah, that's something I don't get. What's up with that?
But thankfully, one of them I have seen, which thankfully did not get sequels, was, you know, which were bad, was Total Recall. Like,
that one just got a remake.
Yeah, thankfully I didn't see a remake, but I'm not interested in that.
I mean, better off having a remake than a sequel at times. Am I right?
Sometimes. It depends on how a remake is, really.
Yeah, I really should have been more strict. Well, yeah, most of the times.
Mm.
Well, I said sometimes before I said that.
Yeah, because to be completely honest about Dollar, when I played MK11, I felt bad for RoboCop when he got defeated by me. Like, because I will say, guys, when I defeated him, my response was, sorry, Murphy. You know, because I felt bad for him. And also, guys, you were pleased to know that despite its faults, even MK11 gets RoboCop right in terms of who he is as, you know, human and all that.
Yeah.
Because in the game, in the intros with characters, he says that, you know, despite the best efforts, they couldn't remove Murphy from him. He's still like Alex Murphy. Always will be.
I think what's cool cool about MK11 is mostly his interactions with the Terminator.
Yeah, because we've actually met in a comic book with crossover, which is awesome.
I'm gonna try to find that so I can read it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm so glad that he came back for MK11, Peter Weller. Like, I think that definitely solidified, you know, me playing as Robocop in that game, absolutely. Because he came back for that game, I had a feeling he'd be back in Rogue City, and guess what? He was back in Rogue City. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy Rogue City when you get a chance to play it.
I've been playing that after Spider-Man 2.
Yeah. Is he really that doll? Oh, wow. I think I remember the line, because you know, because when he gets out of the car or whatever intro you pick, he goes, "John Rambo, come with me." Which is pretty cool. And speaking of Rambo, guys, I do love how we got Sly back with Rambo for that game.
Yeah, from all the guest fighters in MK11, Rambo's the one I played as the most.
I can see why. Rambo's awesome.
Yeah, plus it's Sly, man. Gotta do it for Sly.
Yeah, what else needs to be said?
Yeah, because nowadays I'm a fan of Sly.
Yeah, Sly's one of my favorite actors.
Yeah, definitely become a bigger fan of Sly now that I've seen Tulsa King.
Yeah, I've always loved him. He's awesome, and yeah, I can't wait to watch his future projects he's got planned.
Kind of funny, like how 10 years ago I didn't like fully know who Sly was, but nowadays I fully know who he is.
You guys will also be pleased to know that when it comes to his project, I still have a flat out refuse to watch Expendables 4 though.
Expendables.
Yeah,
what dumb title.
Like, it's such a crappy name for a movie.
Indeed.
But they're trying to be Fan Four Stick.
Think so, yeah.
But yeah, Expendables, I'm just gonna watch the first two.
Good thinking. One is great, and the second one is just, you know, it's not as good in my opinion, but it just has more characters really, to be honest. But it's still fun, decently fun, but I'll say that.
But I can let you know for a fact, the one movie I do want to watch the most, well, that involves Sly and Arnie, it's Last Action Hero.
Yeah, it's a pretty good film, Last Action Hero. It was pretty funny too, I must say.
It's on Netflix for me.
Yeah, it's a pretty good film, yeah. If you guys wonder what it's about, it's basically about, you know, like a kid who's like a fan of a character played by Arnie in a film, and he gets transported into a film. When he's at the cinema watching it, he gets transported into it.
Man, that is awesome plot right there.
I mean, like, imagine if you guys were watching a film at a cinema and you got transported into a film you were watching. Imagine that.
I mean, I wish I was every movie I see. You know, escape into that world, you know. Escapism. But we're not gonna get any of that anymore.
Sadly. Yes, but Doll, I'm with you on that. I'm not going to play MK1, but I'll be so satisfied if people do a compilation of Homelander, every fatality on Homelander, because I hate Homelander.
Of all characters to add into MK, they pick him.
Discount Superman.
Like, I don't know, why don't you add the actual Superman with Henry Cavill?
Yeah, imagine we got Henry to voice him. I'd love that. Henry Cavill does so much better, doesn't he?
Yep. And speaking of which, his new movie's releasing next week.
Yeah, it is. I'll see if I can watch it, hopefully.
I'm watching it in theaters, no questions asked.
I'm watching it in theaters as well. Gonna see if I can get my tickets as well.
Yeah, I'd love to watch it as well because of the director Matthew Vaughn. You know, he has my respect because he criticised the MCU recently. And of course, he's made great films, hasn't he, too? So yeah, awesome guy he is.
Yeah, the first Kingsman movie, and I think
Kick-Ass.
The Kingsman.
He did all the Kingsman films, and he did the first Kick-Ass movie, and also X-Men First Class. I love First Class, and there's also a film he did which was very underrated called Stardust, in 2007. I think it's been underrated.
That one's pretty good.
Yeah, I think it's underrated. So, yeah, that was really cool how they added skins for, you know, Henry Cavill, Michael Shannon, Superman and Zod in First Injustice game. That was pretty cool. When I played Injustice on PSP, so I used those skins and more for Superman and Zod.
I didn't even know that Matthew Vaughn did the Kingsman movies.
Yeah, he did. Matthew Vaughn, yeah.
Well, I've still only seen the first one. I probably will watch Kingsman because that's a prequel, right?
It is, yeah.
Yeah,
The King's Man, yeah.
And it is actually pretty damn good.
Yeah, it's good, yeah.
Second one on the other end, yeah, I think I'll pass.
Yeah, it's not worth it, in my opinion.
I passed on too, and the man also confirmed to me that it was not good either.
It's just a big mess.
Yeah,
And-
it is not good.
Mm.
I mean, the only clip I saw from that movie, which was probably going to be my favorite clip of the movie, is Elton John screaming at the woman, going, "What have you done to me, you effing bee, female dog?"
Yeah, for what it was worth, despite the film's faults, Elton John was my favourite part of the second film. Because he was hilarious, and of course, he's one of my favourite singers, so yeah, I'll always love Elton John.
Honestly, I guess you could say that's how Marvel is to Disney nowadays.
Indeed.
Or the DCU to James Gunn.
Yeah, and to Warner Brothers, of course, yeah. Or maybe like any franchise you can think of Warner Brothers owns, really, because they've screwed everyone over, haven't they?
Or how about this? J.K. Rowling to Warner Brothers. What they've done to the Harry Potter franchise.
I got a good one. Want to hear it?
Go on, Ozzy.
Joel to Naughty Dog.
Yes, absolutely. That company really screwed him over.
And how about Johnny Depp?
Johnny
Yes.
Depp to Disney and Warner Brothers.
Yeah, they both screwed him over, didn't they?
And pretty much every other studio that turned against them.
As for me, I'll never turn against Johnny. I love Johnny.
Yeah,
And obviously the biggest one, well, actually, no, I'm not going to mention her because we don't speak of that woman ever.
Indeed.
But you probably but based on, well, you already know who I'm referring to, but I'm not mentioning her name.
Because she must not be named, must she?
She's a demon.
Indeed.
She's a witch.
she's the Wicked Witch.
Indeed.
Wicked Witch of the East. Or South. No, South. I don't know.
Wicked Witch of the South.
Yeah, Wicked Witch of the West is already taken.
So Ozzy, how did you react when I sent that picture on your server of you know where Jack Sparrow statue I stood with him on holiday?
Oh, I thought that was awesome.
Yeah, like
I was not expecting that at all.
I think I was as surprised as you guys were when I saw a statue. So yeah. And what's cool about the hotel I stayed at is it had an arcade, guys, and I played Mario Kart there, which is pretty cool. And you guys will see it on the vlog too as well. What's
Yeah,
Lily
that
doing?
Mario Kart arcade game, I've played it too.
Yeah.
I sent you a photo of what the one in my area looks like.
Yeah, you did. It's pretty cool. Then again, Ozzy, can you imagine winning a PS5 in an arcade?
Oh my god, if that did happen.
But thankfully, I don't need one because I'm good. I've got a PS5 anyway. Oh, Lily's back with us. Hey, Lily.
I got a PS5 too.
Actually, come to think of it, if you want any video game console from an arcade, like a Switch, for example, even though I don't need a Switch, I already have one.
Yeah. Yeah, it would have been cool
But that's
if Henry Michael voiced Superman and Zod, wouldn't it? Would have been really cool. But I will say, guys, if I was to do like a Dimensions 2, and you know, I would include DCU Superman, I would no question ask Henry to reprise his role. No question about it. And unlike Warner Brothers, I treat Henry with absolute respect when working with him. And I'd work with him to get Superman right, of course, and not get screwed over. And then Ozzy, if you want to know what I'm up to like Incredibles, I'm up to doing the crime waves.
I'll definitely get you a trophy.
Yeah. I thought I'd do them so I can unlock the pick like characters to do free play within the levels. Because they've got useful abilities, haven't they?
Yep. And you should be able to get the red bricks as well.
Yeah,
Very easily, so
yeah.
they can help you.
Yeah, because you need to use the character you unlock, don't you? You know, to do them, don't you?
Yeah, and then they just give it to you immediately. You don't have to save up your studs and pay for it.
I really appreciate that about it. It's just like a level that says on the cover because they were free in that, weren't they, too?
Yep.
Which is pretty cool, and so that was really nice. And yes, Ozzy, I have also unlocked Woody as well.
Nice.
I mean, I love Woody. And I also as well appreciate how Russell, of course, from Up, is one of the few characters who actually have the ability to, you know, detect things on the ground and all that, searching. So I appreciate they gave him that ability and made him useful.
Yeah, you can also let you ride Kevin as well.
Yeah, you can, just like a Woody can ride Bullseye. And so, I can't wait to unlock Wally, though. Take care about Dorlet. Hope you enjoy Megamind when you rewatch it.
I really need to rewatch that.
Yeah, it's a great film, Megamind. One of Doing his best films, isn't it? Back when we were good.
Well, both Megamind and Wally.
Yeah, Wally too. Oh, love Wally when I was a kid. I was obsessed with it. I used to collect the figures and all that when I was a little kid.
Yeah, I used to have figures too.
I was so obsessed with it.
And also, look, guess what? I still own one of my Wally figures.
I've still got mine on top of on my desk next to my Buzz figure.
Yep, I still have my Buzz.
And also as well, when it comes as well to, you know, Pixar as well, I also as well definitely love how in the game you can also unlock the Pixar lamp as a playable character. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, Luxo. That's the name of Luxo Jr.
And also, if anyone's going to ask me, am I bothered about it only being one character per franchise from in the game? My response to that is no. Because I wasn't expecting there to be lots of Pixar characters because this is Lego Incredibles, not Lego Pixar.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind it either.
Yeah, same. I mean, but then again, I do have a dream game, which is Lego Toy Story.
Yeah, I'd love that. I mean, they are capable of doing Lego Toy Story because they have reference material, don't they? Because they have done Lego figures of it, haven't they?
Yeah, and just like Incredibles, like when there's one character standalone, I found a way to do the multiplayer mode, how to get it to work. Yeah, because let me give you an example. So during the airport escape in Toy Story 2, when Stinky Pete punches Buzz off the conveyor belt, instead in my game, I'm going to turn that into a boss battle where he just punches Buzz, but he doesn't fall off the conveyor belt. He just becomes your partner when fighting him with Woody.
That sounds like a good idea. Yeah, to make it different for co-op. Nice one.
If I'm gonna be honest, in that movie, Pete's line after he punches Buzz kind of makes me laugh a little bit. I don't know why.
I mean, Stinky Pete is funny, isn't he? At times.
Yeah, it's like that's space talk.
I mean, he hates them for a reason.
Indeed.
I mean, technically, that's kind of the reason why Western toys have gone into extinction in their universe. Well, I shouldn't say universe in their franchise. But you get the point. Yeah.
I guess you could say that Pixar have, like, you know, a shared universe most of the time because of the Easter eggs, don't they?
Yeah, and mostly the Pizza Planet truck.
Yeah, that's like a shared universe thing. It's based on other films, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Nearly all of them, really.
The only movie's not in is The Incredibles, the first one.
Yeah.
And I think the reason behind that is because of the pizza chain timeline reasons.
Probably, yeah. I think it depends on when it takes place and, of course, when the company got established, doesn't it, really?
Yep. And also, speaking of which, the Pizza Planet truck that's in Bugs Life, that's reused in Monsters, Inc.
Really? Oh, wow.
Yeah, just added on with, I guess, things to make it look like a swamp.
That's good detail, that. Speaking of Monsters, Inc., I also unlocked Sully last night as well.
Oh, nice.
I love how they got John Goodman back.
Yeah, that was very awesome, and it's also really cool we got Owen Wilson like a Lightning McQueen too, which was brilliant.
Ow. Wow.
And I must say as well, Ozzy, that I think compared to like Marvel 2, getting the collectibles in the open world is, in my opinion, much easier as well.
Yeah, see, Rugged Eagle, he was right. He was right.
In terms of doing open world stuff, yes, because there's not much puzzles because the collectibles are literally there, aren't they?
Yep.
So yeah, and the stream's almost over as well, literally a minute left, but it's been good, thankfully, and there's thankfully been no issues in terms of connection, as well, thankfully.
That's
Thank
been
God.
that's been no issues at all.
Thank God for that.
It's been a really fun stream.
Apart from people had to block, sadly, you know, who are spamming and all that rubbish.
Yeah, I just noticed it. It really sucks.
But thankfully, it's been a great stream, and, you know, showing you guys what I got this week, you know, great films and games I got, and also PS2 as well, so yeah. And that being said, guys, that is 3 hours, so yeah. Hope you guys enjoy the stream, and yeah, I will see you guys next week for the next stream, providing it all goes well, no connection problems, so yeah. So, you know the drill, guys. Be sure to give this video a like. Also, be sure to tell us in the comments what you guys thought of the stream if you stopped by to see it. And also, go subscribe to my special guests and go to London's part of my channels. Also, be sure to join Team Fan by Best and subscribe to coming in the future. And we will see you all later. Alright, take care, guys. Bye-bye.
Yep.
See ya.
Stream.
See ya.